And we're back. Crits and Cantrips presents Reap What You Sow, a Pathfinder First Edition module converted to Second Edition, converted to whatever game we're playing now, Episode 6, aka the finale. Is it actually Episode 6? Have we played 6 episodes?
No, we've played 5, which would
Seems
make this
impossible.
episode 6.
I see. So it was a trick.
Nope.
I'm just kidding.
Counting is hard.
So we've been playing some Pathfinder for a few weeks. It's been quite the little module we got going here. I think everybody's been having fun, but it begs the question: tonight will be the finale of this episode. What TV or movie series, book series, video game series finale did you look forward to the most?
Look forward to
And
the most?
why was it disappointing?
Oh my god. Okay. Wow, really setting this up for failure. Game of
just
Thrones,
kidding.
that's the obvious
Cool.
answer.
Which one do you look forward to the most?
Yeah, highly anticipated.
Overly
And then
hyped,
you-
that's the problem.
Well, and then you get to the last season, and the writer-directors like literally gave up. Were
Yep.
like too focused on the prospect of doing Star Wars to
Yep.
give Game of Thrones the light of day.
Yep.
So
That's probably the most anticipated.
Okay,
That
I'm
one-
hearing a lot about Game of Thrones. Does anybody else have a different answer?
How I Met Your Mother.
Ooh,
I remember
Ooh.
watching that with
that's
the
another
family,
good
and yeah, that one.
one.
mine would probably be one of two because I love both shows equally. But first one would be The Office. Watching the season finale of The Office was a big one for me. And then watching the season finale of Futurama was a big one. But technically they came back, so
But
Can't
those
wait.
were both good finales, right?
those were. Are we saying finales
that's
that we
fine.
wanted
I
to
just
be
wanna
good but were
specify.
bad?
Yeah,
I-
it doesn't
I
have to be a bad finale.
Yes,
I
they were.
just
They
said,
were both good. I liked both of them.
Okay, yeah, I just want to
What
specify that we have
series
good
finale did you most look forward to?
series and seasons.
One I look
Wow.
forward to that I was most disappointed to was probably like Mando season 3. Mainly, really all of Mando season 3. Like it was good, but it wasn't Mando.
Okay.
I
I just-
think
love
I think-
TV.
I was most excited for probably Bad Batch.
Clone Wars is up there too.
Yeah, Clone Wars was definitely
That
up
last
there,
season
and I
was just it's chef's kiss.
Yeah.
So good.
uh,
I'm throwing up. I'm
I-
so excited.
I struggle with it because it's really almost all of the Disney Star Wars shows I was always excited for. And part of it I think is because prior to those, I never really paid much attention to shows while they were premiering. So it was like whenever I was watching The Office and stuff, it was all long effort after it had
Mhm.
passed.
Yeah.
So it was just like, oh, this is the last episode, I guess.
Man, there's like just enough bells in the soundtrack to make me think that Percy wants to go outside.
Oh, I'm
Just
not
don't-
listening. Oops.
Really don't know what the best one has been. Just love TV so much, and like all of it.
What about The Flash?
Endgame feels like a finale. You know, you said movies.
That's fair.
Like that feels like a finale. So that's
That's fair.
up there. I'm going through my TV time to see every TV show I've ever watched, or for the most part, and see if anything jumps out. At me.
Mine still to this day is Mass Effect 3.
Mhm.
I mean, I anticipated that because I started playing Mass Effect when I was like 12. I think I was 12 years old when I got that game.
Mhm.
And Mass Effect 3 came out in 2012, and like I knew as soon as 2 was over that there was going to be another game. And I waited every single day of that 2 years in between me getting the second game and the third game coming out. And still to this day is like one of the finales that I enjoy the most, even though it's incredibly controversial in the gaming community. Very excited for Mass Effect 5 to come out now that Dragon Age The Veilguard is out, because BioWare is now focusing all efforts on Mass Effect. So
There you go.
Is it gonna continue in the main line, not the Andromeda line?
Yes, Mass Effect
Gotcha.
5 is the main line, and they dropped Andromeda because Andromeda was actually supposed to be a trilogy, but it performed so poorly and it was so universally disliked that they were like, "We are not doing that."
See, Andromeda, I'm maybe a little weird. Andromeda was actually the first one I played, and then I went back and played them. So like, I enjoy Andromeda. Like, yes, I will definitely say that 1 through 3 is better than Andromeda. But since I think it was my first, I I have a little different view on it. So
I don't think it's as bad as people complain about
yeah,
it, but definitely not as good.
yeah,
I just got bored. I couldn't keep playing it.
that's fair. I can I can definitely see that. Like I don't think I could go back and replay it over and over again. Like I could definitely see that being not as fun. So,
Which
but then
I
again,
mean,
I
like,
only played Mass Effect 1 through 3 once through. So
yeah.
I think I got it.
No, there
I
were.
think I think I played Andromeda through twice, but the original trilogy I've probably played through 6 times.
yeah.
Yeah, it's 10 times.
At
That's
least.
most of my childhood memories is walking past the TV and Nick was playing Mass Effect. I don't know how many hours he spent on that game, but there was a point where I was like, because he got Mass Effect 3, and I swear you beat it like 3 times through in like the first month that you had that game, and I felt like I had seen all of the big events that happen in the game and like the climactic finale, and I was like, I guess I really don't have to even play it because I just know what's happened already. So, for me, I'd say I don't know if it's the most climactic finale ever, but I took this group of players through this like kind of space age like D&D campaign, and they like suffered a betrayal at the hands of this drow, and there was like this climactic finale
Oh, that's pretty
where they finally
insane.
got to fight this drow, and even a couple players kind of staged this coup because their captain was being taken over by like a venom like symbiote kind of thing, and they wanted to like give him the opportunity to like come back to the light,
And it was
and so
so
they're just
cool.
like they're like,
Oh, really?
after this boss battle ends, we want to immediately attack our captain and try to like take this thing off his arm. And I'm like, that's that sounds great. You should definitely do that. And then he just fucking like ran
Went,
away and just
went
wouldn't let him
invisible.
do it.
Just got the fuck out of there. That was pretty
So
dope. That's a good point.
yeah, big
Uh,
letdown there.
Mistborn Era 1, the books. That's my
Yeah.
favorite finale, I think. Every Brandon Sanderson book ends in a Sanderlanche, just an avalanche of craziness. And so the Sanderlanche of the first era, along with the finale of that book, was just exhausting, and I love it. Thomas, have you caught on to what our question is? Yeah.
Yeah, I've been listening.
That's fair.
I don't think I consume quite as much TV and video games as some of you, at least not recently. But the first thing that comes to my mind as far as an anticipated series ending would be How I Met Your Mother, because that show was so long. It was like, well, I mean, it was pretty long. It was like 9 seasons. And I just remember, watching back in high school, like, oh man, how's this? Is he gonna find her? Is he gonna tell his kids how we met their mother? And then
I
we
saw
had
a meme
season
of that
9.
where it was like, this is just 9 seasons of him telling his kids about all the other people that he had sex with before his mom, before their mom.
There's a lot of
It's
filler.
probably not appropriate for children, but
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
when you take even just like 2 seconds to think about the premise, you're like, huh, it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah. It's maybe not the most like morally righteous show because 90% of what they do is hang out at a bar and have sex with people. Like there are
yeah.
some other wholesome parts in between, but like
Yeah.
there's not a lot of like a lot of the episodes do revolve around someone's latest like exploits and conquests. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it was ever targeted as a show for children,
Right.
but
it is also a
Yeah.
situational comedy. So it
Yeah.
wasn't like they were gonna have them all just go to work every single day and just be like, "Wow, what a good day!
Work is funny.
Got all my paperwork turned in."
Yeah, classic sitcom.
Then it would be Seinfeld, but
Work is funny.
that's literally The
got me.
Office.
That is
Yeah,
true.
that is. That's what The Office is.
It is, but The Office has such
Oh,
like
that's funny.
such zany characters. You know, like they're
Say Parks and Rec had a good finale. I enjoyed Parks and Rec's.
I really like the
I'm
Parks
very-
and
I
Rec
was-
They
finale.
Parks and Rec, they did
That's a good one.
everybody
I will.
exactly how they were meant to be.
Yeah.
justice. Yeah.
I feel like I
And
was
now that-
more emotionally attached. Like that was
Oh yeah, yeah.
Book finale.
little spaceship.
Aragon was a pretty significant book finale. I
like
Harry
that one.
Potter, Harry Potter and Aragon, like those were monumental.
But now you still haven't done Murtaugh.
Yeah. No, I
You
still
haven't
got
read
to
Murtagh
brought it
yet?
back. Because I want to reread the whole series, and I just know it's going to take me a long time.
Well, guess
just
what?
goes
I
back.
already
gotta
did. That's what I
listen.
did. I actually
So I gotta
read
listen to
Murtagh
the
first,
books.
and then reread the whole series after.
That's fair. I do want to.
You have a signed
Just
copy.
haven't myself a start. I reread read the first 5 Percy Jackson books again, so I had time to do that, I guess.
Those are probably a bit shorter, but yeah.
Those are significantly shorter.
Much shorter.
I read 2 of those in one day, I think, or 2 of those in 2 days, and I was texting Austin about it. I was just like, that was crazy, but I really wanted to have it
Bishop
next.
Farloni has a Kickstarter going right now for like a 2-foot tall Saphira statue that's almost like at $1 million or like $100,000, I think. It's killing it.
I just want him to come up with his RPG, and then we can do that. We can play Aragon.
I'll play Cosmic.
You know, there is a what's that? The X and Allies map thing game. What?
Allegacia? AAA?
Yeah, AAA. They do have an Allegacia map with rules for all the different races.
Not quite the same thing as an RPG, but yeah.
You're right. It's not.
It'd be pretty
It
fun.
is
Scratch the edge a
not
little bit, though.
its own
You don't have to twist
unique
my arm
game.
for X and Allies, okay?
Right.
Thomas, we can stay on after this. It's fine. No one's listening.
We can
Or
stay
for the
on
next
that.
4 days.
Get a good Axis and Allies run started. At
I can't imagine how long a giant game of X and Allies on the map of Allegacia would take. Like, it would just be like...
Yeah,
there's like
especially with the Hatterack right in the middle. Like,
Yeah.
it's so hard to move around.
He's got
There's
a
like
whole
7 different
world
factions.
map now too.
Yeah.
A
Oh,
map
well
of the
done.
whole planet, like
Yeah.
including the continental line, like like got it set up for like continental drift and shit. Plates. That's what I was looking for. Plate tectonics.
Well, now that we've thought about
Completely
all
fair
those
enough.
great finales, let's go ahead and resume our average one.
Actually, let's go back. I have another one. I want
Okay.
no, I actually don't. Let's just keep going.
That's fair. No, so it's been quite a little adventure. We thought the side quest was gonna take us a very small amount of time, but it just dragged on a little bit. But it's because we haven't figured out the full depth of the mystery yet. So you came to this town called Rosehaven in the nation of Galt, torn by endless revolution. So you came to this small farm town looking for an elf, a half elf, a woman named Armeline. And she used to be an informant for the Pathfinder Society, but she has since stopped informing for them. After she was captured by one of the revolutionary groups and held as captive for a long time, but she recently resurfaced enough that the Pathfinders caught wind of her, and they want their informant back. So they sent all of you, quite a crew, some monsters, some undead, and some heroes, to this small town, Rosehaven. Any means necessary. Bring her back, make her an informant again. Like, get her to sign up. You reach the small town of Rosehaven in time for their fall festival, Mercy Lights, where they're carving gourds into faces to scare the spirits away. The festival is all about forgiving your neighbors for their sins and trespasses against you. And the people seem to be doing a pretty good job of it until someone turned up dead. The farmer who supplies the town with most of their gourds, the druid, was killed in his home, and it looked like that he was kind of brutally murdered, burned, singed, beaten, and covered in vines. And so you followed a trail of fungus that led back to town, brought you to the inn, uh, and talk to the priest. And well, you were going to talk to the priest. The priest was under attack by pumpkin creatures, flaming pumpkins, gourds, and scarecrows. A whole onslaught of evil creatures. Talking to him, like you think that potentially this is the work of some hag. There are a few people around town who have now disappeared or been murdered. You came to the windmill, where every town was kind of making their last stand. Almost had the last stand for a couple of characters on your end last week, and now we have survived the aftermath of this bleeding, this bloody
Survive
fight.
the bleeding.
Yeah, so
survived
I
the bleeding.
That's what you
listened
missed.
back to some of it. I kind of skimmed it. If you can skim a video, and it was actually, I don't know why I found it funny. It was ironic that I wasn't there because I easily could have just made healing potions to give you guys.
Thanks, everybody. But yeah, so we kind of pick up where we left off. Redux finally catches back up with the group. He stopped to.
I like to think he took a nap. That's what I think.
Yeah.
He just went back to
Stuffed his
the
toe.
tavern. And was like, "Fuck this! I'm getting some sleep."
He got his
only
wires
been, like,
crossed.
3 minutes, right? I guess how long
He,
it took us
he
to
just
get
had
here.
to stop off to pee. He's like, I'll catch up with you guys in a second. And it's just a really
Just 2
long
minutes
pee.
later.
And then all that happened.
80
Yeah.
seconds is how long that. Or no,
Yeah.
48 seconds is all that took.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but that's true. Yeah, so now you've kind of got to regroup and figure out what your next plan is. You've heard about another location potentially somewhere in this swamp where all of this
The altar, right? An altar.
might be originating. Yeah, something like that. There was an altar that these former
Hags,
followers
whatever.
of yeah, what's the hag deity's name?
And who's left here? So Armaline's here. There was other townsfolk
Mhm.
here. Other people
I
here.
think
What
the
happened
town
with them?
guard was the only one that went
the
down. Am I
constable.
correct? Oh,
Yeah, there was.
Constable's
right.
dead.
Yeah,
Right.
Constable, you believe, has been
Yeah.
murdered. They
That
found
other
him-
random
That is
dude
dead.
from the inn,
Yeah, the
right?
French guy
Mhm.
with the
That's
Yeah.
right.
prominent French accent.
Frederick was there.
Mhm.
he
That's
just
true.
booked it.
Yeah,
he just ran away.
right? That's right. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, so Armaline ran over, helped us heal up. Okay, let's
Mhm.
start with this. How is everyone doing on healing?
I'm at full.
I am at 23 of 64.
Okay. How is everyone on having their own healing potions to get themselves up? And if you are undead and don't have that, we have discussed that you do need a healing kit. I have the stitch flesh, so I can treat wounds on undead people, but I don't have a healer's kit, so I actually need to borrow someone's healer's kit, which I think Armline has one, and then I could roll on that to restore some HP if our undead friends need any of that.
I have one healing potion, a lesser healing potion, so I can do, is it 3d8, I think?
Okay.
2d8 plus 5. So I could heal up a little bit, but not a lot.
I'm in a similar space, so say if you have your own healing potions, try to heal yourself first, and then let's regroup a second. I mean, if we look like we have a second here, right?
Does Pathfinder have a short rest mechanic?
Yes.
Or is it-
A 10-minute rest.
Okay.
I don't know if not to heal yourself though. I don't think necessarily. Right?
That's just recover focus points, I think.
That's also
Oh,
the
yeah.
the incubation time between multiple heals. I think also but
Takes-
when you
takes-
do
Treat wounds is an hour.
treat wounds, what? Oh, I thought it was
Yeah.
10 minutes.
I think that
I think
you
it
can
takes-
get a feat to make it,
It
10
takes
minutes.
10. It takes 10
Oh.
minutes, but I think you can only do it once an hour.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but it's not equivalent to Starfinder where if you just take 10 minutes you get so many whatever's back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's just a lot of things that work in 10-minute increments. It's
Mhm.
probably a better explanation for it.
Yeah, I was thinking of the earning a focus point back for Elnad on our other game. That's what I was thinking of.
I am
That's-
still down 13 health after healing with potions.
Okay. I do another lesser. I'll give you a lesser. I have 3. I'm gonna use 1 on myself. So another 2d8 plus 5. You can roll it.
Where's another D8? There you are.
I did 1. I'm up to
Ooh.
39 out of 42, so I think I'm gonna call
11.
that good on myself.
I did pretty
That
good.
got me up to full, so I'm good now.
I almost healed full on that. I rolled
Nice.
a 6 and a 5 on the D8s, so definitely
Nice.
better than average. So I'm at 39 of 64 now.
Brian, you were almost dead a lot last week. How are you looking?
Dead?
Are you still you're stabilized at 0, I think, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not dying. I'm just dead.
Okay. All right. So Armaline does have a set of healers tools I can use. Is that okay? Okay. All right.
She says, if it is all the same, I would perhaps give you all potions to regain some of your strength.
Yes, please. It would
I
be
brought
much
some for
appreciated.
everyone.
Including like undead ones?
Sure, yes, it should work.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, sure.
Somebody can have mine
I guess.
if
No, you should drink it even if you have not taken any damage so far. It should reinvigorate you.
Madras
fight
is
ahead.
also kind of just slinked out into the night, so somebody
don't-
could have his.
I immediately don't trust her now. She said it doesn't matter. You should just drink this. Can
I'll
our
take it.
alchemist
I don't
roll an
remember.
alchemy check?
I'll say I don't remember what my hit points were. I know I got hit a little bit, but
All right,
I'm just
take
gonna say with that they're back to full health.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Is it a lesser, Brendan?
We should roll and see what it is, because she's just trying to give us things, and we shouldn't trust this. Can we do some sort of an alchemy check on these, Brendan? Or
If you don't trust her, but she'll be able to
Redux?
see that you're experimenting on it.
we should. Hold on there, honey. Let me take a look at that real quick.
I'll do a quick perception just
if
to
you,
see if
if
it
you start
looks the
doing all
same.
this, if you start doing all this, Gribnar's just gonna take it and drink it.
All right. It might be fine. But Brendan definitely
What
looked
happens?
at us and
What
was just
happens,
like,
Brendan?
You should definitely drink this, even if you don't need to.
This is it's gonna give you some hit points back.
There we go.
Okay.
Problem
An
solved.
indiscriminate
How many
amount?
hit points?
All of them. I am back
He
to
doesn't know,
health.
he doesn't
Full
know how
health.
many hit points he had.
Yeah,
So,
I am now full health.
It's not
Magically.
very
I mean, I'm down 3. If she just indiscriminately, is this are we saving? Is this the getting a bunch of health and weapons before a final fight type situation here?
Yeah.
If you wish. Or are you
All
able
of the
to figure
healing
out more
outside
about what
the
is
office
going on
there.
around town? What is the source of all of this drama?
Yeah, someone's making big blood monsters.
Oh, we did see that, yes.
Yeah.
And flying
I think our
pumpkins.
current theory is it's something to do with that murder that happened 30 years ago, and the hags and the rituals and that sort of thing. It's all connected somehow, but we haven't quite figured out how.
I guess it's hot fuzz.
Who was the skin sack that we saw? It was like
The
the screaming
constable.
lady, and then we found him.
Have you seen the constable yet?
Constable
Is it possible? Is it possible that these blood monsters came from the constable?
Well, I've never known the constable to be a blood monster, but strange things have happened tonight.
Could we?
Have you figured out the identity of the hag yet?
I believe she can take on different identities. Is that correct? Didn't we find there was a shapeshifter of some sort amongst us?
Well, I'm gonna be honest
That's
with you,
kind of
Brian, I don't remember
I
that.
think what we assumed based off of finding the sheriff constable as a skin bag, and then the father, Bertnan, saying, "Oh, she was just here,"
Yeah.
and we're like,
Mm.
"Oh,
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
that's probably not her then."
After having fought these blood, God, what are those things called? The goop.
Blood oozes.
Oozes. Ooze is the word I was looking for. Thank you. Could I roll an Arcana check to see if a Perseus would connect any dots to, like, the hag magic stuff and the thing of skin, and then these kinds of monsters? Like, would I find any sort of a
You
connection
guys have
between
already
those?
done some checks like that. Like
We did
just,
checks
you
on
know,
just looking at the sack to see, or, like the skin to see if I would see anything. I'm just saying, after having seen this new kind of creature, would that start to help ring any bells?
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can roll a check if you want.
I don't think I don't. I think I rolled Arcana last time, so I can do occultism to make it something different here. So, that's a 23 occultism,
Okay.
just to see if I see any sort of a connection between those things.
Yeah, I mean, I think you would know that the hag goddess that we will not speak her name.
Voldemort, got it.
Gerona. She does blood magic sometimes. So like, it's probably not unusual that these creatures were just sacks of blood chasing after you, but
Okay.
and all of these creatures were just kind of given a bloodthirsty,
Life.
Yeah, exactly. They sought out vengeance.
Well, the blood oozes that we did see earlier do line up with the hag magic that we can assume is at work here. I believe Father told us something about an altar out to the west. I don't know if it's actually west, but in my head, it's always been to the west. We might go check out here once we're feeling a little bit better. Take a couple minutes and rest up.
Ah, yes. The altar to the south and the west of town.
Ah, south and west. See, I was just going to go straight west. I appreciate that.
Of course.
Of course. In case you were curious, as a Minotaur, I have the innate spell, Know the Way, where I can always know which direction is north. And I can choose a
Speaking of knowing
location
stuff-
I was at within the last 24 hours and learn what direction it lies. So if we need to make it back to the bar, Perseus knows the exact way to go.
And speaking of knowing stuff, have you checked the weather yet? What kind of hat you wearing? What kind of hat you popping
Well,
on
I
that
thought you
noggin?
meant like about my power going out.
No. Well, that too, yes, but no.
Good call. No, it's the same day. This has all happened the same day.
I mean, but a lot's happened today. It's been a long time.
It's true.
Weather
I
changes.
haven't changed
We
my
live in
hat,
the
so I'm still
we live
wearing
in the
small hat.
Midwest.
So hopefully
Remember,
it hasn't gotten
gotta
too
be
windy.
ready.
I've seen 4 seasons in one day living here.
Yep.
Well, Perseus is still wearing his small hat, so if it's gotten windy, he's really, really struggling. So we'll hope it hasn't.
Does he have a strap at the bottom just in case?
So far, so good.
Nope. Just trusts it. Just got a hat that fit. Does anyone else have anything that we want to ask or tell Armeline? I mean, it might be worth taking a peek around this area too that we were in to see if any. I don't know if we're at the point where we need to gather more clues or if we just need to go to this ritual site ASAP for another episode-long combat.
Good.
If you are ready, I can take you there.
Well, now hold on. You got any more of them void potions?
Oh yes, let me see what I may have.
Does she
These
have a
two
bag or
trees.
something that she opens up?
That's fine.
I'm gonna roll to
What
treat
else
wounds
do
on
you
you two,
have?
Dylan, just to see.
Um,
You could drink that, but I'm gonna work on putting your bones back together.
I can also spend a spell slot to get some back.
Okay. I failed. I did not critically fail. Oh, actually, I did critically fail.
Well, now I'm dying.
No, you have already taken void potions.
Nope, I'm
That's
pretty
it?
sure I'm on my way down.
Okay. Well, I thought you were just handing them out, and she was just giving them to everyone, and you just wanted.
Oh,
She was,
Dante,
she
here
was
I
handing
come.
them out, but
He never said he took one.
we never said he took one yet. So you just jumped in there.
So
Started doing
you just
surgery
kind
on
of
this
went
guy
in
who's
and did that, and
unconscious.
then you started killing him again.
I grabbed his hand and just broke it. I
Oh.
did. I rolled a natural 1. I was gonna say I didn't fail because I have a +6, and that's a 7, and that's not a. But a natural 1.
So how that
critical
works?
failure. So
How
you
much
take
damage did
1d8.
you
I
do?
did 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Stop
I
trying
guess it
to
doesn't
heal
matter
him,
because
for
he was
God's
a 0.
sake.
He was a 0. He was a dying 2, or wounded 2. He's gone down twice, right?
That
You
sounds
didn't kill
right.
him, did you?
God.
I
No,
think
because
he's
you can just take a
wounded
potion
2. So
now.
yeah, was that a critical failure though?
No,
Does that
I
mean
don't
that
think
he
that
goes
we.
from dying 2 to dying 4, and you killed your friend?
Don't think so.
You just fucking killed him, dog. Oh my
No.
god.
No, it's fine. I mean, he go to dying 3, I guess, and then he can the elf there
I
is
was very
like,
much
what
under
are you
the
thinking?
impression that he was up to 15 HP, like he took 1 potion.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
going to
I will stop
pour
talking. We will
lesser-
magically make him full.
a lesser oil of unlife down his throat and give him max health back. 21 points.
All right. Thanks.
Do you have
For
more
the
of
other
those?
ones that she gave us, were those just a lesser healing potion of 2d8?
Yep.
Okay. That's what I rolled. I just wanted to check.
Does she have more of those potions to get Brian up to full?
I have not an endless supply of potions. If
Okay.
I
Oh,
basically
please,
have
I-
enough for all of you to take one if you wish.
Okay.
I'm no charity bag over here, and I bring out my giant gold pouch of 40 gold and just clink it in front of her. How much for simply one more of those?
I could be convinced to part with it for a paltry sum of 15 gold pieces.
15.
Redux
No,
pulls out his hefty coin bag that still has 129 gold pieces in it. How much will this get us?
Well, I mean, I can't make more potions appear out of thin air, but
I'm not a merchant.
has everyone, who else taken one already?
I have.
Well, I did.
Best
I
it
have.
has.
So
Everyone.
Perseus
Ribnar
is,
has.
is deeply untrusting. Gibnar, okay. Gibnar, best
Like I said,
egg.
I know I took damage, but I don't remember what it
Ryan.
was. I'm just assuming.
Okay. Does Poe need a potion?
No, Poe's at full health.
Oh, does not like a potion of Cat's Grace?
I mean,
That sounds
I
fun.
would take it if it's
Oh,
being
no, it's fine.
offered.
It's fine if you don't want it. I understand.
If it's
how
being
about Redux?
offered.
Redux just took a healing potion. He didn't drink it, but he put it on his pouch
Okay.
for what's coming. He put it in his bandolier.
for
I
throwing
suppose
it undead.
It's probably not called Cat's Grace anymore. I don't know what it would even be called.
It's probably called extra dexterity.
So I was trying to
So you
find
had-
something similar.
Okay. I will wait. I'm gonna stop. I have 2d8 ready to do another heal.
That's weird.
He
You
won't
gotta look
die
at
now.
somebody
I
else
can't
after
do more
you-
than 8.
Still.
I'm the only one that can heal him without magic potions. Because I took.
No, but I'm pretty sure I just bought another potion.
Well, I'm waiting to. That's why I was waiting to see if that actually happened or not.
Yeah, we haven't shaken hands on the transaction yet, but
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
that's fine. That's what you want. That's fine.
Oh, that's good. Okay, I spit on my hand and hold it in front of me.
Okay,
Maybe
okay,
you try to
that
spit
seems
with
And
your
a
reasonable.
skeleton
so-
spit?
So nothing uses the sound.
Sure.
Okay,
Okay.
so that's another 2d8.
Mhm.
All right, Dylan. Are you still needing if you do another
Nah.
2d8?
I'm back up to 34. All good.
34 out of.
34.
Okay.
34 is my number. I made that very apparent at the beginning of this adventure.
I'm sorry, I forgot the amount of.
No, you're good.
have.
Been a couple weeks.
Yeah, I would have remembered last week.
Yeah, right.
I don't know if there is such thing as Potion of Cat's Grace in this. I don't even
Well,
see
it
anything that
Doesn't look like it.
seems similar. All right. Well, we won't worry about it too much right now. Then.
That's kind of weird. And you even looked under like alchemical.
Well, I'm just looking. I'm looking at potions right now.
I understand, like feline
Oh, that's
fortitude or
fair.
something.
Could be oils.
We just
Maybe not.
Just make a custom one. Just make one.
Other
Make one up.
consumables. Ooh, is it a tea? Nope. A talisman? Maybe. You never know.
What the heck is a potion of passing fancy?
Well, you know, when sometimes you have a small fancy. All right, well, we won't worry about it right now. But she says, all right, very well. If you're all prepared, I can lead you into the swamp now.
Yeah, I don't really
Sounds
think I have
good.
anything I can do to get back any of my spells unless we go sleep all night. But I don't think that's gonna happen. So
Nope, we gotta push
Blood moon.
through.
The blood moon is high. If we leave, we may be. If we leave now, we may be abandoning any villagers who are captured to their fates.
Cool. Lead the way, except for I point her in the exact direction that is north, just so she knows, just in case she doesn't get lost.
Oh, well, I don't need your help. I know where we're at.
Okay. Just in case you were curious, that way is north.
Is mansplaining north over here.
Yeah.
I also just want to make it clear that as we're traveling, I have a crossbow out and it is loaded and ready to kill something.
Good
Yeah,
distinction.
as we travel, I would also have my crossbow out, but
Okay.
I
The
have
bow
a
boys.
staff of fire
Yep.
and
A
My,
staff of fire.
a bunny rabbit that looks half dead, bouncing next to me.
Classic.
Gribnar has his metal like within himself, and he kind of like he has base kinesis too, so he uses the metal within him to levitate himself, and he levitates himself with
Just
fire
baby, dude.
rotating around him.
Nice.
oh yeah.
But he also has fire.
So extra,
It's
and I
like-
love it.
I'm gonna
Oh yeah,
expend
we're
Does
going
he
into the
also
final
say-
battle. We gotta look awesome.
maximum effort.
Maximum effort.
Then floats along an inch above the ground.
Yep.
Brian has fashioned leather thongs behind his feet to disturb the soil as he walks to not leave footprints.
Jesus
Oh, yeah.
Christ.
He doesn't want anyone to know he was here.
Yep.
All right. Well, it seems like Madras has some pressing business to attend to. Then he can't come to the final showdown with you.
I just stay here and
But-
look for clues.
He's
I'll be
like,
back.
he just, I'm gonna check out this over here. Just walks away.
Never
So
to
cool.
be heard from again.
Such a tight knit group you have here. Okay. So as you guys are winding through this trail leading away from town, everybody make a will save.
Well,
Sorry, where are we walking?
The plan is to go to this altar in the swamp, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought you said we were like passing by something in particular, or did I just
No,
make
no,
that
no.
up?
You're
Okay.
you're going a trail out of town.
I got you. Oh, you said Will.
Mhm.
All right.
Yep.
Question: is this a mental effect?
Sure.
30-20.
Asking because I've got a warding bracelet that would give me a bonus if I need it.
20.
Oh no, I think I already used that.
And will.
Just making sure there's nothing that will help me because I rolled a 3. So give me a second.
Yeah,
could
Redux
have.
rolled the natural one.
Ooh,
Oh god.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything, but yes, I did too.
you were gonna
I
say
rolled
anything.
I
I was
thought
just
my
gonna say the
15 was
number.
bad.
First roll of the night, natural one.
Yeah.
A die I like almost never use, and I guess for good reason.
Yeah, I got a 10 on that will save.
Okay. Yeah, and I got an 11. I have a thing
Wow.
where it's like once per minute you attempt a saving throw, but you haven't rolled
Man,
yet,
I-
and I didn't think about it.
I rolled a 5 and I thought it was gonna be bad, but I got a 15 total.
I think we all might be bad actually.
Yeah, but I was more meaning compared to
Yeah.
the luck you guys got.
27.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
As
Oh,
at least
Always
someone's
investigating.
possibly safe.
All right. So I'm gonna say that that Poe and Brian are able to keep their wits about them a little bit, but as the rest of you are kind of descending into this dark, dark wood, you start to see uh, these strange like visions. It looks like there are others, a whole mob of townsfolk rushing into the swamp in front of you carrying torches. There's like shouts. There's, "We'll hang the witch! We'll find her! She won't escape from us! Come along!"
Okay, so visions of what happened 30 years ago, maybe. Regardless, Perseus sees that and is like, oh, now wait a second. They must have found the witch. Come on, let's go. Perseus starts running with the crew. I mean, he
Everybody
thinks
keep
the
up with him?
townsfolk are running into something.
I
He's
know.
going to start running too. So
Does everybody keep pace with him, or do you just let Perseus run off into the woods by himself?
I only
Everyone
have a
starts to
25
go.
foot move speed, so if that helps show how fast.
Yeah, I mean, Redux would definitely follow. He critically failed. He's
Yeah,
gonna
no, but
blow
Brian's
whatever is
gonna,
in front of his
gonna
eyes.
keep everyone else from going. Perseus goes and runs ahead, and then Brian puts out both his arms. He's like, wait, watch. Okay, we'll have it, Brendan.
Okay. All right, so so you see Perseus kind of like disappear into the tree cover a little bit. He gets a little bit too far ahead of you guys to be able to see where he's going.
And Redux
Well,
is
he
running
was
too,
fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Redux said he was running. So do you go
Yep,
past?
I'm behind him.
Even if Brian tries to stop. Okay, so Redux and Perseus go. Does everybody else kind of get held back?
I imagine
Watch.
Perseus is too locked in to
What was
realize
that
that
about?
no one else is going. So.
Let's.
Yeah, Poe will be like, "Where's he off to?"
What's
It
going
First
on?
looked
running.
like
Oh, investigation.
they were villagers.
Oh, takes this guys.
So I'm gonna say that then Perseus and Redux are now rushing through the woods. You see the villagers go down this main trail, but as you're trying to follow them, there's like sort of a clearing. Maybe it wasn't there before, but you like kind of turn to this clearing and you see a young priest in multicolored robes,
Oh, it's our main man.
and he's approaching.
Oh, young. It is what I thought. Okay.
He's approaching a woman with her robe, her hood up, kind of wearing very clandestine garb. He says, "I don't understand. I've done what you ask. Must she truly die?" And this hooded figure, his voice is kind of garbled, like you can't quite understand what they're saying. It's just like, "She must die, and the others must believe that it is ended."
Do we like
Very
stop
well.
when we see this? Like,
You tell me.
so the crowd is running and they run by this, and we see it off to the side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But we do notice it and can like hear them.
You do notice it, yeah. You can hear them.
Okay, Perseus might stop and come to a halt then, very comically because he's like a minotaur. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
There's like tower screeching noises.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And look, and maybe I don't know how far away they are, but would probably start trying to walk towards them.
Okay. I think as soon as you
At a
step off the
distance, maybe, does
trail,
it look like father? Like I know it's in a multicolored robe,
Yeah,
so I might
maybe.
go, father.
I mean,
Father!
I can give you a an image of what it looks like. I don't know the best way
young
to
image. Okay.
do this since we're not on like a mappity map.
I'm still on the other
But
map.
I'll just post
put
it.
there.
I'll post it in the. Okay, yeah, I can do that too.
That might be easier for the strand.
All right, windmill. You still on the windmill map?
Still on windmill. Yep.
Yep.
Ooh. Okay. And okay, so not as multicolored as he has, or maybe it's not. This is the multicolored robe guy.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's the image that we got.
No, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure that wasn't the other person with the garbled voice.
Mhm. No.
Okay.
So the other person you just can't quite see, you can't make out. It's
Okay.
just a robed person. And like I
Then
said, the voice came out, and it kind of like I'm thinking very like
Agatha.
very very teen and Agatha, where just like you can't quite understand what she's saying.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, Perseus would stop then if he saw people off to the side speaking. He's like, "You guys got to get out of here, or come with us. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but you can't stay here. Let's go."
I think as soon as you take like one step off the trail towards where they are, I think like the scene just like fades away,
Huh. Can I roll?
and
like
then
a,
the rest of the group comes up
Okay.
behind you.
Can I roll like a new check or something? Like understand that it's in my head.
Maybe, if you want to.
Okay. Um.
Hey there, Goober. What you
If I-
talking about?
Am I actually? If I'm rolling another save, I'm going to do this warding sign thing and get a bonus.
Okay,
If
Do
it's a new save, okay.
that's fine.
So yeah, warding sign. So I call the power of my personal eldritch sign of protection, and it flares brightly. So like I think like the Sylvester light kind of glows off to the side as like maybe as this disappears, like trying to help me lock in a little bit. Sure.
I didn't put this on.
Oh, isn't it in the Reap What You Sow? Who did that? Oh, I thought it was a soundbite.
Nope.
Oh, that's incredible. Okay. Okay.
I just realized I wasn't in the jukebox.
God damn it. Okay.
You just missed it. It was an audio joke.
16.
Does the stream get the jukebox?
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
I have to turn
Okay.
it up a little. It's not
As long as
super
Austin is listening to it.
Yeah, I always have it up. Six. So it's gonna be an 18 or a 19 if it's a curse.
Okay. I'm going to say that the best you could do is tell that the hooded figure's voice sounded familiar. It's someone that you've met.
But it disappeared. Okay.
It
And everyone's
disappeared.
back. Showed up now.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys? Maybe locked them. Did you guys not see those? The people running there? Where'd you go? I think.
I saw them. I just didn't want to go. Brian told me not to.
Interesting. Appreciate that, Brian. I heard. I don't quite understand what I just saw here, but just one of the voices sounded familiar, right? Or did they both sound familiar?
Well, I mean, they both sounded familiar, but I'm saying, yeah, you can't quite place the other one still.
Is this young Father Bertnard?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
The voices, they sounded somewhat familiar. I can't quite tell who, but I don't know why. I think we're seeing what happened here 30 years ago. Maybe. That's my current guess or theory.
You're seeing.
Correct. Well, I think a couple of us probably saw it, but I'm the one currently talking about it. Brian, you might just not have an eye for the peculiar like I do and can't see these sorts of things going on. That's okay.
We must go. The hag could be getting away.
Marmaline, how
It
are you?
matters. It matters not what you saw.
I think it matters a little bit.
Yeah.
I think we're getting glimpses into the past, potentially.
Well, that's impossible. The woods don't have memories like that.
I don't know if you quite
If you saw
understand
something
the world
that
that
isn't
you
there-
live in, but that is very possible.
If
Watch this.
you saw something that isn't there, it is the work of an illusionist trying to distract you.
That's very true. That
Yeah,
might be
I think
true.
we need
Alright,
to
let's
get-
go.
Think we need to get going.
Percy just starts running as fast as he was before again.
Okay.
No, I kid. I'll travel with the group at whatever pace the group decides. Although
Ribnar just moves out.
we just need
Like,
to keep
Yeah,
going.
Brian just starts sprinting.
So you're going
All
to descend just deeper and deeper into this dark kind of wood, and then eventually you're going to come to like this clearing that is deathly quiet. And you come out in the light of with the light of the blood moon. You can't tell if it's the light or if it is the liquid, but the water here appears to be like a dark crimson, and it's like frothing ever so slightly. And on either side of this creek, there are more of the scarecrow creatures and the blood oozes that you've faced thus far, but they appear to be watching silently and just waiting for something So I will
That sounds
move
like a
everyone
map.
to this
That
map.
sounds like a map load. Oh, that map's insane. Okay.
Oh
Yeah, that
my
is
god.
fucking crazy, man.
That is
This
a
is
lot
a
going on.
place of ancient evil.
That is one large oxen head.
I can't believe my investigation led me here.
Poe, I was just thinking the same thing. I don't know
should
about
say
you
you're
guys,
not.
but I think we should head back. I don't think there's any reason for us to be doing this shit anymore. Armorline, we will let the Pathfinders know that you are not interested. And we will see you later. Good fucking luck. Perseus
I
leaves.
have a quick question because as we were like heading over here and I was going through my gear, I saw something. So at the beginning of this, we were given stuff, and so I have an explosive mine.
I got
Can
a
I
couple of
arm
those
that
too.
and fucking throw it at something?
I think it's
Mines
supposed to
are
be like laid
usually
down.
placed, right?
Like
Yeah.
a
Well,
claymore.
Right. I just didn't know if that was something that like I can improvise it to where it's like I arm it and just fucking chuck it at one of these things to do some sort of damage, you know?
You put a delayed fuse on the mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, if you
If
wanted
not,
to
that's
do,
if not, that's
if you
totally
wanted to
cool. I
arm
just
it and
wanted to
throw it,
ask.
you could improvise that attack. Like, I don't care. But that it takes 2 actions basically normally to interact and arm it. So I would say if you wanted to with the 3rd action, you could throw it. But again, I don't know what kind of results you're going to get. It's probably not very
Right.
suited for that purpose. It is not a grenade.
Well, these things
Yeah.
aren't attacking us quite yet, so let's not jump into battle quite yet. Do we see any other people here, townsfolk at all? Do we see
There
what
don't-
looks? Go ahead. Sorry.
As I say, there don't appear to be. No, that's not true. Actually, what did I do with his pawn? Where's Frederick?
Oh no,
Oh,
Frederick.
it was fucking Frederick.
He got caught.
No,
He
he did
shouldn't
not
have
get
left.
caught. Frederick is the big bad. It's 100% it. Frederick is the big
Hold
fucking
on.
bad. He's the one who I saw
Hold
in my
on.
vision. Just,
Where's?
And he set loose all these blood guys from at the windmill and then ran
Maybe.
off.
maybe.
Yeah. And then now he's over
could be
here with all
completely
these
wrong.
blood oozes.
It just seems right. Like, why would he run away to the altar?
And a shapeshifter is the offspring of a hag, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Matthew's character.
Yeah. So I think what you're gonna see in front of you. I think this scarecrow creature has its like a bloody sickle raised in the air, and Frederick is on his hands and knees, and he's just like, please, sir, no, please do not do this to me.
We see that.
Oh, he sounds a
happening?
lot different than yesterday.
I don't remember what he sounded like.
Well, he's
see
in
that.
distress
It was
now.
French.
Was he French like this? Like this French? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's Frederick. Okay, please, sir, no, please do not do this to me.
We see that happening.
Yes, you see this happening.
Can
And the
we-
creature turns towards you and addresses the group. And its raspy voice. Have you come to pledge yourselves to Gerona, goddess of the night?
Perseus looks to everyone and like gives the wide eye, like, and nods. Yep, that's why we're here.
Mm-hmm.
Happy to do the pledging. Is it
Step forward.
Sure. Perseus starts walking forward. Slowly.
All right.
Looking.
I put you in the back because you're a wizard. Oh, sorry, that's not my voice.
Just right over here, over
uh,
this gnarly bridge made of twisted vines. Is this where I should cross?
Bones of your ancestors, yes.
These are bones. Oh, that's
Oh,
horrible.
well, I mean, it's probably tree roots, but it's fine.
As we walk by the water, I'm gonna
Mhm.
Grimnar's gonna like dip his hand down into it just to see if it's actually like blood water or if it's just water, just affected by light.
It comes back a little red, a little sticky,
Ooh,
a little
Sticky.
a little smelly.
icky.
So it does appear
Is
to be
Redux,
blood.
are Redux and Poe hanging back?
Sticky. Yeah.
A sticky.
Now
And-
Redux will kind of move into the middle of the group, behind
Quick
other
note:
people.
once we kind of like got into this area and saw like this, I did put the crossbow away and take out the greatsword. So
I think Poe, as everyone is like stepping forward, Poe's like looking at everyone like, "Stop! What are you doing? No! Stop in the name of the law!"
If you actually say that, Perseus turns around and winks at you. Not blink, or he doesn't. Excuse me, he doesn't wink. He blinks because he can't wink, so he just closes both his eyes. So here's what I want to do. I want to just attack now, and I think it'd be super cool. But I also don't want to piss off like us as human players. But I have something really cool I could just try to do just to start this shit off. But I don't know. You know?
In communication. It was a long walk up here. He could have told us the plan beforehand.
Well, yeah, I don't know if that was the plan coming in.
I think you should just do it because that's where this is leading anyway.
If you do you is that does everyone have a similar mentality, or is someone going to try to get in here and actually reason with this enemy pumpkin thing?
I don't think there's any reasoning, but there could be information that we get from a prolonged conversation, mayhaps.
Essentially, yeah.
This is supposed to be the series finale. We just come in and blow everything up.
I think everybody else should be on standby, just ready. Fuck shit up.
Yeah. I think okay. So Percy's going to get halfway across this, and he's going to take his. Are you going to yell now? And he's going to take his staff.
Put his other hat on.
And he is going to cast. It's going to seem dumb, but he's going to cast ignition. But when he does it,
Hot and fresh out the kitchen.
he. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta. Sylvester bursts into flames and like falls as kindling, and he's got a master ability called kindling that gives me a bonus to the damage that it does as like my familiar powers my fire spell, and I like blast that extra.
You kill the rabbit?
Well, he's a familiar. He just comes back. I mean, it won't be right now, but like tomorrow he'll just be back. That's the whole thing with the familiar. So yeah, I immolate my familiar's body for a surge of power.
We hear a rabbit scream.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, exactly. You hear? I imagine it's like quick, like just poofs into flame.
It's always quick.
And I cast ignition, and that is going to be a cantrip, which means it's a level 2 spell right now. As long as you only do this right now, do we need to roll for initiative, or is this like a thing I can do just
go for it?
Right off. Okay.
We are going to roll for initiative after this, though.
Spells damage equal to twice the spell level, so I get. It's really not that much more, but thematically it's very cool. All right, and then let me look up because I don't actually have.
You say unlimited power and do 5 points of fire damage.
I really think that's what it's going to end up being. Ignition. Let's see. You need to make a. Why doesn't it say?
You're attacking orange.
Defense AC. Yeah, I'm attacking the. I'm trying to protect this guy. I'm trying to protect because it looks like he's about to get sliced. So I was like, I'm coming up. I just want to
slice and dice.
I need to make a spell attack roll though against his AC, so I might not even hit.
Let's do it.
So let's do that
Let it
first.
rip.
So that is a God. I've only rolled pebbles tonight so far. We're gonna do the orange die for the start of the finale. Natural fucking 20, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right.
Okay. I don't know about how status bonuses to damage work with doubling damage. So that's a question.
Believe they also get doubled.
That's how we did it with bleed last time, because I got critted on and had bleed too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that is going to be ignition by itself.
Does ignition not have a critical effect? It doesn't have.
Oh,
it
does.
It says.
Yeah, critical success. The target takes double damage and 2d4 persistent fire damage.
1d4 fire.
It's heightened.
Oh,
2d4.
okay, gotcha. 2d4.
Okay,
Right,
but hold on. My critical hit deck. Right. So this is a spell. Unnatural selection. Oh my god. Well, maybe. Triple damage to aberrations, celestials, fiends, and monitors. Double damage to all other creatures. Is it any of those
Okay.
things?
I think these are technically constructs.
Okay, that's fine. We will just stick with the double damage then. Okay, so D4s. Ugh, stuck. I'm choking trying to grab dice out of my thing. 1, 2, 3. So that's 6, 7, 8, but I get +4 from burning my deal, so that's 12. So that's if I'm doubling everything, that's 24 points of damage.
You didn't add the
Nice.
persistent fire, right?
I have not added any persistent fire damage yet. No.
All right. So 24 points of fire damage on
And Sylvester
the
goes into
Scarecrow.
flames.
So we quote, "How about a fire, Scarecrow?"
How about fire, Scarecrow? Yeah, I see.
All right. All right.
And then persistent fire, it's 2d4. So do we roll a new 2d4 every time, right?
Yeah, but that'll be
Okay.
on the end
On
of
the
the creature's
creature's turn.
It'll take
Okay.
okay.
All right. So yeah, just blast it. Get this thing started.
All right, just blast it, get the thing started. But you know what that means?
Roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative.
And I immediately go into a rage.
Roll for initiative.
I don't. Okay, let me just do this.
Yep.
I mean, again, was it just the initiative bonus? When
It's
rolling
probably
for
your
initiative?
perception, or if you have another skill that you think you were actively doing at the time, then it would be that. Most of the time, it's just perception.
Okay.
What do you think about me rolling Arcana here, since I did a spell to get us started, Brendan?
Give it a shot. See
I
what
don't
happens.
usually try to do different things other than perception because it doesn't make sense, but I feel like in this case, or you could say deception, which is actually worse than my perception, but I was actually trying to be deceptive. I'm going to do deception because I think that's more on brand, which has taken me from a +10 Arcana to a +5 deception. Just so we're.
Oh, you're really doing great.
He did something, isn't he?
Well,
Yep.
trying to play it
Let's
right.
throw another skill in there. What's something else that you could consider for initiative?
Performance at a -1.
Can I roll a
intimidation?
crafting check?
Mm-hmm.
Since it's my highest skill.
Just depends on what you were doing, you know.
I used my
Initiative
society
versus-
this
I was
time.
crafting a turd in my pants because I'm scared of this fight.
Ooh,
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I use society because we live in a society.
we do.
That's
And that
true.
society has rules.
I'm taking my lower skill because I got a free start to the round, and that was cool.
And that's
There's
justice.
technically
too.
no surprise rounds
Right.
in second edition,
That's
so
why
there's
I-
no way to do what you're trying to do.
I halved my my initiative as
Penance?
penance. Yeah,
I was just gonna say that you only had one action when it came around to your turn. You just
that
like,
could work too. Yeah,
you already did it.
it was actually only one action to do that whole thing.
Isn't it 2 for ignition?
Oh, you might be right.
Really quick while we're getting set up here, did you guys, since I was gone for the last combat, with these oozes, was there any kind of like resistances or weaknesses?
Normal
Yes.
ooze stuff. I don't.
Just normal ooze stuff.
I don't
So
think
immune to
specifically-
criticals.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Oh,
can't
resistant
get,
against slashing.
It can they can take the first part of slashing damage as like a reaction. So like if you hit with slashing, like the second time all the damage should go through, but like the
Mhm.
first time they can eat like some of the slashing damage.
Okay.
Kind of like how we can all eat fire.
Yeah, we did learn that.
Not all of us.
Nope.
A large number of you, an uncommonly large
And
number of you can eat
I
fire.
don't remember if I think the Scarecrow was weak to fire too, so this Scarecrow might be
Yeah.
fucked up off the rip,
I believe so.
which is awesome. And now it's okay that we don't have a pawn for Sylvester because I have burned him away.
I swear I posted one somewhere. I just don't know where it is. It's not in my other.
I think we did
So-
one point. So.
All right. Combat starts, and it looks like all of you rolled fairly poorly here. Let's see, group now, guys. 2, so you're up here. Okay.
And Perseus, when he did that,
Alrighty.
he'd go, Sylvester, now! And then I go, get away from him! And
Okay.
pause the ignition on this guy, trying to line him on
All right.
fire.
What are Bestek and Gribnar's initiative bonuses?
Mine's a +8.
Mine was only 7.
Okay, so Bestek will go first. All right.
And
So,
Thomas, my bonus is 8. How about you?
Mine's 6.
Okay.
Okay, so those are switched. Look good now. Everybody else tie here. We got quite a few numbers. All right. So the creatures will go first, and we will start with lime green, a scarecrow.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, Scarecrow.
So again, remember this is we forgot to play it up a little bit last time, but these creatures do have an unnerving
Aura.
area of effect around them. They got an aura effect, so that only takes place on your turns, but it's if you are within a certain distance to them. So just
Noted.
remind me. Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay. The scarecrows have the ability that they can use is that they move before everybody else, which is called Baleful Glow.
Sure.
So their heads burst into ghostly flames, frightening everyone who has not acted yet in the combat. So anyone who hasn't acted yet is off guard against the creature for 1 round.
There's
No
no
save?
save for that.
There's no save.
And
Wow.
has Perseus acted?
Perseus is acted.
Okay.
So let's see.
Would going into a rage, even if it is triggered by that, count as an action?
I think that's just a reaction. I don't think you've actually acted yet this combat. I don't know that it matters actually. I guess just because the initiative, not the initiative, your AC bonus is the only thing that changes. He's just a -2 penalty to AC temporarily, but he is going to wade in here, and that's going to be. That might actually be that's 2 movements for him to get kind of in the thick of it. But he is now, and let's see, we'll do 50-50. 1, 2, 3, Brian, 3, 4, or 4, 5, 6, Redux. I got a 5. He's gonna attack Redux. It's only going to be a 17, but it is against your off guard initiative.
That is
Off
still a
guard
miss.
AC, rather. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, that's still a miss.
Okay. All right. So he wades in and swings at you, cackling all of the while. Let's see. Same thing on this one.
Oh, I did not even see that one over there. Oh my god, it blended so well.
He's going to move twice and attack Poe. Slightly better hit. This is a 25.
That's a hit.
All right. So again, these things have like sickles out that they're trying to hack away at you with.
So remember, the off guard might affect your critical range too. So.
Yeah. That is going to be 12 points of slashing damage.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
All right. And then it's going to be Yellow's turn.
Yellow meaning Armaline?
Nope. Yellow
Damn.
meaning this blood ooze.
Are you sure?
Which is going to have to. It's
Yeah,
going
is
to
that
move.
typical terrain at all? The blood water stuff?
I mean, it could be for you guys if you want it to be.
Well, I don't want it to be. I'm asking.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's probably a couple feet deep. It's probably real gross. Okay, but this thing is going to, spend all of its effort to move forward, get within range of you guys. First attack is going to be on Gribnar, which will be okay, pretty good. That is a 29 to hit.
Yes, that is.
Okay.
Is that a critical? That's probably critical, right?
Yeah, my AC is 17.
But we're not off guard to the oozes, only to the scarecrows, correct?
Right.
What was it? What did you get
You're-
though?
My
To hit?
my AC is 17.
Yeah, didn't
Your
you say
normal AC.
Oh, that's just your base AC. Okay.
Yeah. I got a 29, so
Yeah, so
that
it's
is a critical hit.
Yeah,
That's not good.
that's not great.
It's not good at all. Okay.
Not a named ooze though, right? This is it like James.
Oops, I rolled the wrong die. Oh, you're lucky. Wow. Okay. All right. This is not a named ooze. This is not Big Red. Okay.
Good.
That is 20 points of bludgeoning
Oh.
damage as this thing bashes into you. But also, I have to give you 2 dice of bleed because we just had this conversation.
No, we're persistently bleeding again.
So we're back to the blood. Back to
Made
the
a
blood
grave
sport.
mistake. I should have talked. I apologize. TPK
All
on
right.
me.
I also rolled amazing for all of these creatures, and their initiatives are stacked. So it is now Orange's turn,
Excellent. We just have
and
to picture it
Orange.
differently. Like our,
Yeah.
we're getting a pre-round, and the real round starts after. They're getting like a pre-round. It's alright. Doesn't matter.
All right.
Still not great.
It's not great.
Orange is going to attack Frederick and get a critical hit.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, his AC is probably like 11.
Yeah.
It is.
I rolled I got a 31 with it.
Oh my
Jesus.
god.
Crit on me.
It's like a
Yep,
double crit.
And it's going to do 30 points of slashing damage.
And
you're just gonna
Frederick
see,
dies.
Yeah, you're gonna see Frederick's head roll away from his body.
Oh, Jesus. Well, we couldn't even save him.
Fuck. That's it.
Really good.
Perseus is. Well, shit.
And the creature is going to pick up his head and put it on his body.
Oh my god.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Headless horseman! Okay. All right. So the creature's going to like cut his head off, and I think it is going to pick up the head though and like present it to all of you. Girona takes no prisoners. Yeah, fatality. And it is.
This isn't a very fun investigation.
Well, it's a target-rich environment. We'll at least say that.
The orange guy should be really weak. I mean, theoretically, 50%. I mean, he might be weak to fire. He might have just taken 36 from my hit, potentially. I don't know how weak to fire they are. But that's who I'm going to try to go after, is try to get one combatant down at least. I mean, I realize it's a long time till my turn, but just as a FYI where my head's at.
Okay. Alright, so I've got the rage, got my bonus, or my extra health on there, got my temporary hit points. Okay. Yeah, I guess Bestic, he's just gonna come up to yellow. I'm gonna go to here. If I can. If it
Probably a
starts
double
getting,
move. Probably a double move.
Is it start getting bad
The water's
here?
gonna be the water's gonna be difficult
Okay.
terrain. So all the squares
Let's
that are
see.
just water.
I was here, so let me get
Go
my
ahead.
Might be able to go
view
north
show grid.
more and
5,
get around it.
10, 15. Would here? I'll go here because that would be one move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because my speed's 30.
I don't think ooze is
and I'm
gonna
gonna
be
go
flanked anyway,
ahead.
actually. I think that's a ooze thing, right?
Correct.
So yeah.
Oh, that's right. It was the pumpkins that
Mhm.
Madras was helping with. On
The other
battle.
thing that we can't forget about, you have to make a will save on your turn. It is a
Okay.
mental effect. But you started your turn near one of these scarecrows. So.
26 on the will.
26? Okay, so that is a save. That is a success. Which means you're only frightened 1.
Is that frightened condition?
So it's a -1 penalty to checks and DCs.
Okay.
But it only
All
lasts
right,
for 1 turn.
Then, all right. So I'll go ahead and take a swing at yellow here. 25 to hit,
It's definitely hit.
Easy to hit.
and then I add +7 on the damage. Not bad, not bad. 19, 17, 20, 24 damage on the first
Okay.
hit.
All right, so big hit on it, but don't forget some of that damage it
Yep.
doesn't take.
And I'm gonna go ahead and swing again for my my last action. Only a
Okay.
+4. 16 to hit. I don't remember if that
Hit.
hits or not. It is? Okay. So close to max damage. 27 damage.
All that does go through.
And that is my turn.
All right, 2 very mighty hits from Bestek. It is Gribnar's turn.
Okay. He is gonna form that metal carapace on his body again, giving him some of that extra armor. As one of his turns. And then he's just gonna swing his great axe twice at the fucking blood ooze.
Sick.
Yeah.
Natural 20 on the first roll.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
No
That's-
crits on these things.
Oh.
I'm
It
gonna
doesn't even.
hit.
It can't do. It doesn't even do double damage, right?
Doesn't do double.
It's
doesn't
not
do
like
it.
it's no critical effects on it. It's just
Yeah,
nothing
you
at
need
all.
to critical hits.
Well, it's a guaranteed hit.
Damn.
Yeah, that's
Guaranteed
fair.
I'm
Forgot
gonna
about
roll
that.
to hit for the second one as well.
It gets our more morale up.
Right.
Yeah,
It's a good roll.
I got excited.
Well, and
And
this one's
then-
already had its damage. It's done its reaction, so all of this will go through.
Other one's only a 6 to hit.
Yeah.
6 will be miss.
12 damage is 13 slashing.
Nice.
All right. That's quite a few hefty hits there. That round.
That will be my turn.
All right. You guys are hacking away at that first creature. It's Armeline's turn, and she just kind of stands there. She looks like she's frozen in fear.
Fuck you,
And then it will
Armaline.
be
Get to
this
it.
Blood Ooze's turn. It's going to be... God. All right. Can barely get there and lash
10-foot
out
reach.
at Perseus. Does have 10-foot reach.
Okay.
How does a 26 suit you?
26 hits.
Okay.
But I eat fire. I'm just kidding.
All right. Well, it's not fire. It's in fact 10 points of bludgeoning damage
Okay.
and a little bit of bleed.
Well, it's just
we
any
just
hit does a
do-
bleed.
Yeah. Whose turn? Who did I hit the first time with the critical hit? Wasn't that Gribnar?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah, we got to do the bleed on your turn. 10 points of damage from the bleed that
Oh.
round. But you still get your flat check to see if you stop
DC
bleeding.
15 flat check, yeah, right?
I think so. Yep. So just roll a d20 and see if you get higher than 15.
15 or higher.
Inclusive.
Inclusive. Oh.
Okay, still bleeding. That's not great. All right.
Can we just name today's episode the same thing as last week's? Persistently
It's-
bleeding again.
Persistently bleeding. All right. So now Perseus is bleeding. Gribnar is still bleeding.
Do we know
let's
what the
see.
bleed is? How much? Like, or can you-
Moved. It's normally 1d6.
I don't like. Oh, but his was a crit. So
This
it's
was crit,
2d6.
so it's 2d6. Not great.
Oh, Chihuahua.
This thing will attack Perseus a second time.
Sure.
It's only a 12.
12 is a miss.
Yes. All right, Poe, you're up.
Okay, Poe is
do you
going
know?
to wait. I need to roll a will save, don't I?
Correct.
Did Gribnar roll the will save?
It's a 15.
I don't think I did. 15. Where did it go? 15 is a failure. Oh no. So failure is frightened, true, and fascinated by the creature.
I will investigate you.
So you're focusing your attention on the creature exclusively. You take a -2 to perception and skill checks, and you can't use an action if it has the concentrate trait. If it has the concentrate trait.
I don't think anything I have has the constant. Oh yeah, it does.
Unless they are, I guess it says unless they are related to the subject of your fascination. So you could still
Anything on this guy?
use it on that one creature, the one.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's fine. I'm going to swap to my spike chain. I couldn't think of the name of it. I was literally staring at it on my character sheet and was just like, what is it called? Anyway, switching to my spike chain, I'm going to devise a stratagem against this scarecrow because I believe that it will lead me to
devise
and conquer. It's going to be a 24 to hit.
It's a hit.
Nice.
That's going to be 12 points of damage.
Okay, what kind of damage is that?
Slashing.
Okay. So you're just hacking away at this scarecrow and there's straw flying everywhere. How about a little slashing scarecrow?
That's my turn.
Alright. Brian, you're up. Roll will save first.
Will save. Okay.
Stay away from the oozes. We can't have you bleeding again.
No, 26.
Nice.
26 is a save.
Sweet.
So you are only frightened 1.
Oh, okay. Well, here, let me add that. Oh, everything's worse. Okay. I can still do what I want though, so I'm gonna do that.
Sounds good.
Brian, just opens up his mouth and breathes fire upon the scarecrow.
Okay. Was that a cone? You just angle it away from Redux?
Yeah, just right south of Redux.
Okay. Alright. Cone of fire. Reflex save on my part then?
Mm-hmm.
That will be an 11.
Ah, all right. Not a crit. Not a crit.
Man, so close.
Still a failure.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That would be 4d6 fire damage.
46?
Oh.
Classic. All right. 7, 12, 18 points of fire damage.
18 points
Nice.
of fire damage is no joke. Alright.
How about a little fire, Scarecrow?
Nice.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
You just start working on that one?
Yeah, just got it.
That's
Nice. Well, it's going to be incredibly relevant today, so.
Let's keep using it.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
exactly. All right, that's a good hit. That's a lot of damage in this one scarecrow. Is that your full turn?
Can Brian remember if these guys swung the last time someone tried to step away from him? That's all on the same day, so I imagine he'd remember if he saw.
Yeah.
Don't think
You haven't
that
seen
they've
him do
had
that.
any attacks up to it.
Dylan had to experience that a week ago, but Brian, it's fresh.
That's right.
You're good.
Yeah, you should be fine.
Okay. Then I'm gonna move up.
Last. All right, so you're gonna get a little.
He shambles into the woods.
All right, Redux, you're up, and you're kind of in a bad spot, so we'll save.
Yeah. All right. Oh, yeah, I know. This will save is rough because it's my worst save. Oh, that's not too bad, though. Adjusted 20.
Okay, 20 is a save, so you just frightened 1.
Alrighty. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna start by moving right. Whatever. Right here is fine. If I remember correctly, the scarecrows have some kind of resistance to piercing damage. Does that sound right? I feel like we've definitely learned that in the
Yeah, we
chapel
shot him with
fight.
arrows.
Okay, so he's gonna go ahead and shoot his crossbow at the blood ooze.
Okay.
Let's
This one?
find it. Sorry, yellow. It's gonna be the yellow blood ooze. That's gonna be close. That is gonna be a 16.
Hit.
Cool. Okay. It's the first time I've ever used that crossbow. Okay, pretty good. 6 points of damage.
Nice.
All right.
And so he moved, he shot, and he's going to drop the crossbow as a free action. Let me see actually if I want to do this right now or not. He'll go ahead and reload the crossbow for now.
All right. Good
Sorry,
turn.
I lied. Changed my mind. Drop the crossbow, and he's gonna drink a potion extract thing. Yep,
Okay.
he's doing that instead.
That's just one action to draw and drink it.
Yeah. Draw and drink. It's just one.
All right. So that's Redax's turn. It is Perseus's turn.
Do I just have one action, or do I have 3 actions?
You have 3 actions. That's fine.
Okay. All right. In that case, I think he is going to just use the staff again. I know this is bad. I shouldn't be doing this now. I don't know how many charges the staff has. But I'm casting cantrips, so I expend a number of charges from the staff to cast a spell from its list. I have at least 2. I don't think I'm going to use it more than that. So I will look in between now and then and figure it out. So
Isn't
like
it
either
a level
10
of
or
the-
50.
no, it's weird. It's like I can
Or is
like
it way different now?
I have to like cast it
Okay.
into it or something. So I think it's as many as I have of that spell slot, which makes me think I can cast the cantrip from it indefinitely, but I'm not sure.
Potentially. Yeah, I don't
So
know.
either way, I can cast it at least twice for sure. So I'm going to do an ignition again on that same scarecrow. Okay, let's get another natural 20 here. We'll use
This is the story that the dice tell.
Geralt's die. Come on, Geralt, help me out. That is not a natural 20, but it should be a hit with a 21.
It's definitely a hit.
Okay. So that is going to be 3d4 fire damage.
Roy Mustang.
It's actually cool with ignition. I don't know if we've ever seen it on the GCP. Maybe we. I think we maybe have. Actually, I know we have now. I could choose to be closer. Which now that I'm thinking about it, I should have done it. It would have been d6s instead of d4s.
Yeah, Skid does that all the time.
Melee. Yeah, because he increased his range, right? That is going to be 7 points of fire damage.
Okay.
I just realized that we didn't do the fire damage on the creature on its turn. The persistent fire damage.
Okay. It's true. We also didn't do a will save for you on your turn.
Okay. What do you want to do first?
All right. So it takes 1d6 persistent fire. Or you want to roll that?
2d4 persistent fire damage.
Go for it.
Okay, yeah, I've got my d4s out. I rolled a 4 and a 1, so it's going to be 5 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And then I think it gets a save to put that fire out, too. Which I think is another flat 15.
Got a 16.
Okay. Well, I will take it while it happened. So it burned a little bit longer, and then I tried to light it again and did not.
It does potentially, I assume the persistent damage also procs the weakness if there is one.
Mm-hmm. I would say so.
So
It was probably pretty good
that's
then.
quite a bit of damage. Yep.
This guy has taken some fucking hits.
Oh,
Okay, so I need to roll a will save, correct?
Correct.
Has it been 1 minute at least since I had the crazy vision in the woods on the way out here?
We will say it has been 2 minutes and 36 seconds.
Damn, I can only cast this every 2 minutes and 37 seconds. No, I'm
Okay.
kidding. I'm going to do my warding sign again, so my personal eldritch sign of protection, so like a necklace that he wears, glows a little bit, and I get a +2 circumstance bonus to a saving throw as my warding sign. It's a reaction that I have. So, all right, so this +10, that is going to be a 21.
21's a save, so you are frightened 1.
Okay. And that happens at the end of the turn, or should that happen at the beginning of the turn?
That should happen at the beginning of your turn. If a creature, well, it says when a creature enters the area or starts its turn in the area, you must attempt a will save. So
Okay, so
we also forgot again that birds take a -2 penalty on that check as well. So
Mhm.
Poe is at greatest risk.
20 still would have hit the guy, right?
20?
Didn't I roll a 21?
Yeah,
Okay,
but
roll
I
the
don't think. Oh, frighten does affect your.
Yeah, it affects
okay.
my. I go from a
gonna be
+10 to a +9, so it's not the end of the world. But okay, just wanted to keep myself honest there. So that was a 2-action spell. I'm going to cast guidance on. I think Bestek and Grimnar, you can continue to hit the ooze because the oozes are easy to hit. Poe, I know what you're gonna do because you're fascinated, so you got to hit the scarecrow. Does Brian look like he's running away, or does it look like he is repositioning for a new attack?
You can never really tell.
Okay. And Redux, you attacked.
Yeah. He also.
Okay.
I probably should have just mentioned this when I took my potion, but his
you
features
elongate?
become much more bestial again. You know, hair starts to grow around his neck and arms and head, and his
Sick.
fingers grow claws and that kind of thing.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna give you a +1 to your next attack, then Redux.
Okay.
Via guidance.
I got that dog in him.
Exactly. Poe hit so easily last time that I think that Poe can handle it, and then, like I said, the oozes are everyone else. So, all right, that is my turn. 2 action ignition, 1 action guidance. I will look up the staff stuff again too.
All right. Moment of silence for what would have been Frederick's turn.
Jesus fuck.
All right.
moment
We are
is
back
over.
at the top. It is green scarecrow.
I
Let's see.
can cast cantrips from a staff without expending any charges, so I have unlimited ignition.
There you go. Unlimited. It's kind of the best kind of ignition.
And 1 breathe fire.
Let's see. These scarecrows are fun, but they really don't have a lot of tricks. Oh, that's not true. A lot of you are frightened now, and that is much better for me. Okay. Brian ran away, which leaves Redux, Perseus, and Gribnar there, kind of within reach. I don't know if I want to attack. Let's roll for it. 1, 2 Perseus, 3, 4 Gribnar, 5, 6 Redux. Ooh, got a 3. So this creature is going to move up and flank with the ooze on Gribnar. He's going to swing. I believe Gribnar is... Oh, he didn't... Oh, we didn't roll for you, actually. Go ahead and roll a will save.
No.
And then roll another will save.
This is yeah. Okay. That's only a 14.
Ooh. Okay. 14 is a failure, so you would be frightened 2. Right now. This thing's going to attack you. It's going to get an 18 to hit. But you would be... Yeah. You would be off guard here, so your AC would be 2 lower.
And the frightened, that's like so bad.
Yeah, the frightened might actually make it go down 2 more.
Okay, what did he hit me?
I got an.
What
I got
was
an
the
18.
hit? That was exact AC.
Okay. Okay.
Does that
so that's
does that
a
hit still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So that's a hit. I get to roll a little damage here. So that is 14 points of bludgeoning damage. But since you're also afraid, you take 2 points of mental damage. So that's 16 points total. On one attack. Let's see. Redux is also afraid. He'll swing at Redux with his second attack. That is a 21 to hit.
With the map?
With the map.
Yeah, with frightened, that's gonna be a hit.
Okay.
It's the first time I've ever been hit.
Yeah, that's 14 points of damage plus
Ugh.
6 mental damage.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
That is rough. You
Alright,
said
that's the Scarecrow's.
14
Yeah, 20 total.
plus an additional 6. Well, yeah. Good God.
Brendan, can we see them in initiative order now,
Yeah. Do you want to?
please? That way I can be more sad about how long it takes.
Yeah. All right. So this is the other Scarecrow, the one that is singling out Poe. Did you make your save, Nicholas, on your turn? You're still frightened 1, I guess. Then.
Yeah, that's when I became frightened.
All right.
Frightened 1 and fascinating.
Oh yeah, you're frightened. Yeah. Okay. Gosh, that's bad. Okay. It's going to attack you 3 times.
Oh no.
No. That is a 31.
Okay.
Is that critical?
Does that beat your initiative by more than 10?
I beat it by 10 exactly.
Okay. So that's a crit. Well, we'll do the first attack first then. I'll move these to the side. See what I want to do.
Oh my God.
All right. You're
Why
afraid.
does it? I feel like this always happens to me.
It does happen to you. It does happen to you frequently. So that'll be 28 points of bludgeoning damage and 4 points of mental damage for 32 total points.
That would kill me
Pose
right now.
down.
Yep.
Goes down.
Yeah.
This is so bad. Oh, this is gonna be really bad. Is this how the last fight was?
There
Uh,
was
Not
less
quite
things.
as bad.
It was
There
it was
less
still
things, we had
pretty
more
rough,
spells,
but
yeah, it was rough. It was really bleeding. Everyone got bleeding, and no one could
Yeah.
stop bleeding.
That's what I
Gotcha.
get for pre-rolling my attacks, because now I don't get to use those next 2. I rolled on my three different dice. I rolled 18, 19, 16 in that order.
Damn.
Hit.
So-
Well, probably.
Yeah,
Map.
Probably. It would have been close. The last one might have been a miss, but the other.
Yeah, the frightened condition is brutal because they get extra damage when you're frightened.
Yeah.
That
All right.
That's
well.
That's a cool. That's a cool enemy. It's not good for
Alright.
us. I shouldn't be excited about.
The
cool
Scarecrow is going to then chase Brian into the swamp with his other 2 actions.
Wait, he doesn't go after Armorline, who's literally 5 feet away,
enemies. That's fact.
or is she not on this map?
Come on, Troy.
doesn't.
Attack the NPCs.
Doesn't go after
Unless-
Armline.
Oh,
Unless
Armaline's
Armaline-
a hag.
Oh, we're fucked.
Fuck.
All right. It is Yellow's turn. Man, we are just really
I'm
in
fully
trouble
convinced
here.
that these are just the lackeys, and there's still a big bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That
Pretty good.
hit, dude.
Yeah.
20 points on 1 hit.
Yeah. We have like 40 HP.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's yeah, we're fucked.
Yeah, and I used
Okay.
heal in the first fight against the priest. to try to save him. Yeah.
All right, so this is going to affect both Bestek and Gribnar, but this blood ooze is going to start drawing in the blood to it.
Oh, no. Yeah,
So
it
both
does
of you
that.
make a fortitude save.
That's at least my good one. 20.
Okay.
Flat 20.
20 is a fail. Or
Really?
20 total.
20 total.
Oh,
Okay. What about
20
Gribnar?
fails. I got a 19.
Okay. So both of you fail, so you're both going to take
Vitality damage.
10 points of... Oh, that's true. It does say that. 10 points...
Which would heal Brian, I think is what we decided last time. But I don't think it heals
Is that
anybody
what
else,
we
right?
said? Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's 10 points of slashing damage.
Oh, okay. This must be because they can do something where they like absorb life or something, right?
It's it's interesting. It says does slashing damage, but the activity is called Siphon Vitality. So we may have
But it
just
doesn't have the vitality trait.
it doesn't have no.
Ooh.
It's just a slashing damage.
Okay. I guess it's just the method in which it gains the vitality isn't okay. I mean, it doesn't
Yep.
matter because you're not attacking Brian, I think. So, unless
And Gribnar's
do
undead.
you have undead
Gribnar's
healing
also
too?
evil. Yeah, he's undead, not evil.
Okay.
This is what it looks like.
I don't think I actually am undead.
Didn't you? Was she playing as a skeleton?
Technically, I'm a dwarf
Brian.
that's a revenant.
I think
Revenant's
revenants are
just-
undead.
I came back to life.
Oh, really? That's just a trait? You're just a dwarf? And this whole time we've just been thinking you're...
he
Alright.
looks undead. That's
Wow.
cool.
Okay, well,
You are
so yeah,
still
so
alive,
you both
not undead.
you both take 10 points of damage, and it heals a little bit.
Oh, but you have the negative healing ability, which means you are
Oh, okay. So you
harmed
do
by
have negative.
positive
Okay, it is
damage
undead.
and healed by negative damage. Okay, cool. So I do still have it. So that gave me 10 points back?
Well, I don't think so. I don't
No.
think so.
Not in
It
this
does
case.
not have the vitality trait, unfortunately.
So it still did
Um,
10 damage.
10 damage.
It still did
okay.
some damage to you. Sorry.
Okay.
Are you still up?
Yes.
Because it does have one more action, and it is going to... Let's see. It's going to attack Bestik, actually. Maybe a miss. That is a 22.
Oh, that'll hit.
Okay. Alright, so this is the first time I've hit you this combat, right?
Is that
Other than the last thing
Well,
that it did,
that
where
action, but yeah. This
Yeah.
You aren't bleeding yet. Now you're bleeding.
correct.
Oh my
These-
god. Okay.
That's a 2E ability, right? I guess
Yeah.
it's got the 2 dashes next to it. I don't know why I asked that. Sorry. It's
I
just
gotta
there's
give
a, there's a
everybody-
relic called Vitality Siphon, which is cool. It's a Siphon Vitality.
Give everybody these dots so I remember who's bleeding. Who else is bleeding? Was Poe bleeding when he went down?
I don't
No.
No.
think so.
I don't think so.
No, because
No.
he's only been with Scarecrow.
I've only been attacked by the scarecrow, so no.
Yeah.
Austin, have you got hit by this thing? Maybe that's
Not
what
by
I'm
the
thinking.
Yes.
Not
Oh,
by
I
the
thought
ooze.
I thought you did get hit by the ooze.
Not by these?
Oh, no, you're right. I did. I'm bleeding.
First
Okay.
first
You're right. I'm
round.
sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to catch up all of my icons here
Yep,
so I
yep,
can
yep,
at least
that's fine.
remember. I was like, I have the dice sitting here for like 3 different people. I just was like trying to remember what happened. Okay, sorry. Back to Justin. Bestek takes 13 points of slashing damage and is now bleeding.
Okay.
And then it's the orange scarecrow's turn, who is not quite dead yet.
And I don't
taking
take
a
I don't
lot
do
of
the
damage.
check until after I've taken bleed damage, right?
Correct. Yeah, you'll take it at the end of your turn, and you might stop bleeding.
Okay.
Okay. All right. This guy's gonna move up. I think pretty much everybody is at least frightened 1, right?
Yeah.
My plethora of targets. All right, so he's gonna move up. He's gonna get the benefits of flanking as well. And he's
Do
going
we
to-
re-roll the frightened every round?
Yes. You should
So-
re-roll it
Okay.
every round
Okay.
So just could get worse.
on your turn.
Right. Yep.
It could get worse. It could get better. You could critically succeed.
It's true.
I-
But it's
there's
harder
no
to
way I can
critically
crit succeed.
I mean,
My
natural
will
20.
was too low, but
So this scarecrow walked up. Again, it's got this little sickle held high. It's got the blood of Frederick on it, and he's going to swing at Bestic. That is going to be a 21.
Is he off guard?
You are off guard, and
against
you are probably
against the
frightened.
scarecrow. Yeah, I am. Yeah, and that hits.
Okay.
If I guess it would hit even if I wasn't, because 21 was my normal AC.
Okay. So that is going to be 12 points of slashing damage.
12, you said?
And 4 points of mental damage. So 16 total.
Okay.
This thing attacks. It has another action, so it will swing again. But that's only going to be a 15.
That will not hit.
Okay. And it is Bestic's turn.
Brendan, I did not take bleed on my turn.
Okay.
2 points.
Scarecrow is looking pretty fucked up, so I'm gonna go ahead and try and take my first attack on Scarecrow. I should do. I'll do this for the fear.
Okay. Will save?
Yeah, and the will. What is it now that it's changed? Is it just a +9? Where are you at? Yeah, +9. A 22.
Okay.
On.
Let's see. 22 for this, I believe, is a save.
Okay.
So you're only frightened 1 right now.
Okay. And since I was already frightened 1, it just stays that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And attack. +8 on this. 23 to hit.
Okay. 23 is a hit.
Not bad. 16, 7, 23 damage on the scarecrow.
And it's slashing damage?
Yeah.
Alright, the scarecrow is destroyed.
Nice.
Does that remove the frightened effect?
No, it would go away normally at the end of your turn. Because it's frightened 1, so that'll tick down at the end of your turn. If you're not in the radius of another scarecrow.
Yeah,
okay.
And there's so many scarecrows.
Yeah. Yellow is still gonna be. What is the radius? Is it? I'm just wondering if
40
purple
foot
would
radius.
hit. It's what?
Fuck.
It's a 40-foot radius.
Oh, okay. So yeah, purple would still hit me. Okay. Cool. So, action 1. All right. So gonna go ahead and hit swing at yellow. And that's was it +3. 16 to hit on this one.
Hit.
Ooh. 19 +7, 26 damage on yellow.
Okay. So it does absorb some of that.
Yep.
Alright. Still
And
kicking.
action number 3. Going for yellow still. Might as well. And that is a nat 20. Unfortunately, doesn't work, which goes to a -2, which is just an 18 to hit.
It's still a hit.
Alright. Come on, max damage. Max damage, max damage. One of them got max damage, but the other one's only 3, so 12, 15, 22 damage.
Alright. It's destroyed.
Nice.
Let's go. That's huge.
And then how much bleed do I take?
Your bleed is just 1d6. So you take 2 points of bleed damage.
Still looking pretty fucking rough. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
DC
Yeah,
15
not great.
to stop the bleed?
Yep.
DC 15. Stop.
That's a 15 on the die.
Nice.
There you go. No longer
No
bleeding.
more bleeding. Let's go. I like to imagine you put
Shit.
the other blood on top of your wound.
Yeah, we've done this before.
Stop it from bleeding.
We know the rigmarole.
Yeah.
That's right. It is Gribnar's turn. I imagine Gribnar is feeling the pain right now.
Yeah, a little bit.
He's already died once.
He is going.
Do you feel lucky?
Are you feeling lucky? No.
He's gonna extract element from
Okay.
the scarecrow.
Okay.
With the flame from his face, which is a. What is that? A fortitude save by you.
Okay. I will say, I think in this case, like the scarecrows are weak to fire. Like they don't have any fire element to them.
On their
It was
face, I thought you
the-
said that they're.
It was the flaming pumpkin heads that you were extracting fire from, I think.
Yeah, it's just the jack-o'-lantern head is lit. So
They don't.
Yeah.
So I can't take that out of there.
I don't
Can't
think
just take
it'll
that
work
out.
in this case, but I won't make you waste reaction on it.
Okay. I'm just gonna shoot fire. An element to blast him.
Okay.
With fire damage.
How about a little fire, Scarecrow?
Thank you.
There you go.
I got you.
Is the episode title?
This guy's taken a significant amount of damage already. So.
Yeah.
We talk about lime green or
Mm-hmm.
Guy, yeah.
okay.
This guy.
So
Okay, cool.
only a 15 to hit.
Ooh. Okay, 15's gonna be a miss.
Mm.
So he back bends and dodges your fire. And in fact, it hits Poe. Ooh.
9-2.
All right, but that's one action, right? You're just blasting fire at him.
Just
You
one.
continue doing so.
And then that was
Did
like
you
for
add
my
your whole
right
bonus
hand.
on that one? You just rolled really low.
Huh? Yeah, it's rolling really low.
Yeah, it sucks.
And then he's gonna flip, and the fire's gonna fade out of his hand, and he's gonna go back into metal, and he's gonna shoot metal shards at him.
I think they are strong to piercing, just as an FYI.
I don't know what these
Yeah.
damage.
Resistant.
Shooting metal sounds piercy to me. I don't know. I'm just letting you know.
Damn it. Okay, fuck.
So if you have an axe, you might just slice them again.
You don't get
Yeah,
any penalty
I'm
for
fucking-
continuing to use your fire, do you? It's
Huh?
like they are weak to fire. You know that.
Yeah. Let's roll the shot. I'll just try to hit him with the great axe then.
Okay.
It was 18 to hit.
18 is a miss on these guys also.
Dang.
Okay. Then
You know what we should have had you do? Well, actually, I don't know if Redux has. We should have had you move one diagonal to be flanking.
Yeah.
Are you threatening Redux? Do you have something?
Mhm.
out? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, live and learn, I suppose. Do you even think about that?
Yeah, I was actually thinking about potentially flanking on my next turn. I didn't even think about him just moving first for the flanking.
So you might hold that if you can, Dalton, to help him.
I'm gonna move over here
Okay.
for
It's fine.
for
I've got
obvious
other
reasons
stuff.
about what's about to happen. Brendan, roll the amount of damage I'm about to take from the bleeding.
Oh. Dead.
7 points.
Yeah.
Are you down?
Yeah, I'm down.
9-1.
All right.
I just got the fuck out of there, so I wasn't near trouble, and then went down.
We really got to flex the dead and dying rules in this one shot.
Oh, we're gonna get to actually.
Dead and dying,
That
excuse me.
brings up a good point. When Nicholas went down, it was to purple, right?
Mhm. Yep.
So his turn is gonna be moved up here in order. He won't move again until right before purple's turn.
Yep.
And Gribnar just went down, but he went down to a bleed condition. I don't know.
So I think he just
Matters.
stays on his initiative.
Just stay there. Okay.
I still
Alright.
think it would go, because the whole idea is that you should be able to move before the thing that took you down goes, right?
If he did, it's the
Exactly, but it's. I mean,
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. 'cause the thing that
keeping
took
his
you down
initiative is going to maximize his time before it
things
ticks.
that it's dead too anyway, right? So
Yeah. All right. Okay. It was Armeline's turn, and she's gonna see one companion go down, 2 companions go down. Frederick's dead.
Yeah, now she's gonna become a
So I
hag.
keep bringing this back up over and over again, and she's gonna slowly walk forward
Oh no.
and end her turn there.
Oh, okay.
And it is gonna be Red's turn.
That's not fucking ominous.
I was about to say, I know you're gonna walk forward and then she is going to transform. Nope, she just walks forward.
All right, it is the Blood Ooze's turn, and it is in front of Perseus and has
Bring it, bitch.
range to him, and it has no one else around that it can drain blood out of, so it is
Sure.
just going to keep wailing on you.
Bring it.
22 to hit.
That's a hit.
All right,
Oh, do they have 10 feet of reach?
you
Yeah.
do.
Okay.
Boy.
Hmm.
I also
think,
have to.
rolled pretty low there, only 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I hope you don't roll high.
All right, second attack.
Oh,
24 to
God.
hit.
Oh, that's a hit. Don't roll high. Let me stay up. I don't want to do the death and dying rules.
Ooh.
Oh, max damage.
I got
Alright,
max
fucking
damage.
P.
20 points of
Dead.
bludgeoning damage.
19 HP.
Oh,
Oh no!
good God.
No.
I hurt myself today.
Man.
Wait till
Oh,
the sad
no.
ones.
Alright, it's gonna move onto the land a little bit.
And still
There are 3
bleeding.
of you guys
When
down.
you're dead, you don't stop bleeding. You keep bleeding.
That's right. It's kind of the worst. So you just went down. So Perseus moves before the Blood Ooze in initiative order, and it is Brian's turn.
Thomas, we did decide that we all do have 1 hero point for the whole campaign, by the way.
It's super
Okay.
complicated.
I don't know
Okay.
if we discussed that. I think we discussed that last week. So we
Yeah.
Brian had to use his to not permanently die. Last
Yeah.
week,
Oh
basically,
God.
so-
All right.
So
So
definitely.
we hope that Brian
potentially
doesn't go down because he's also, because Austin made him go down again. Brian is at wounded 3, right?
No, treat wounds heals wounded.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, that's what treat wounds
But,
does.
oh, okay. All right.
So I'm not wounded.
So you're not
No,
wounded.
yeah,
I
you
guess.
lose the wounded condition on treat
Oh,
wounds.
okay.
I need you bleeding people to be closer together.
I'm just
All right.
frightened.
Okay.
Well, if it
So
makes
Brian-
you feel any better, I'm the only. Oh wait, I'm not even bleeding anymore. I was gonna say I'm the only one that's bleeding, but
Yep.
I'm not
Nope.
anymore.
Nope. No. In fact, Perseus and Gribnar are both bleeding and
we are.
unconscious, which is bad for both of them.
Yep, sure is.
Yep.
Let's just add that condition because
Alright.
I want to see it.
Exactly.
Yeah, just over
All right.
and over. And over.
Brian, what are you thinking?
Brian's thinking that he wants this scarecrow to stop following him into the woods as he shambles away. So he's going to give him the same business he gave his lime green friend, and blast him with fire from his maw.
Okay. Austin, were you about to say will save?
Yeah.
Okay. I do need a will save from Brian first.
Yeah, I know.
Also, yeah, from me.
Well, it should be
27.
27.
Nice.
That's pretty freaking good.
Yeah,
That is pretty
Uh,
freaking good.
Brian, for all intents and purposes, is now immune to this creature's fear effect for 24
Ah.
hours.
Nice.
If 27 is the DC, I can never.
That'll do it.
I can never get rid of it.
Crit still elevates you. As long as
Yeah.
you
If I
roll
roll,
20.
if I roll a 20.
All right.
So am I still
Brian,
frightened,
your turn.
or do I get rid of
No
that?
longer frightened.
Oh, hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, nice.
You're wrecked. Give me a reflex save. Bunch of fire's coming your way.
A little fire, Scarecrow. 15.
Fail.
Nice.
Full damage fire.
Ooh, double sixes. That's 12 points of fire damage.
Nice.
Double.
12 points of fire damage.
Oh wait, why did I say doubled? I don't know why I thought it was
It's
crit.
not
Double it again.
I
24.
know. Yep.
Double it and give it to the next person. All right, so you
yeah.
blast this thing with fire, and it's like singed, and like the coals of it are burning inside the creature's chest.
How about a little fire?
Ah,
Yeah, see?
All right,
nah.
so that's Brian. That's what, 2 actions? You got 1 more.
Uh-huh.
All right.
You know what I like to do with my third action?
Move.
Aid?
Gamble.
Difficult terrain through there.
Yeah, if they're at least part of that. Maybe
Is
just cut it
this-
square.
Right.
This is all like flat, or do we need to do anything for this?
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
can
trying
get
to
on the
a
log.
visual.
Go for it. Yeah.
God damn it. I hate when you just get on the log, man. I'd love for you to get on the log.
That's right.
The tree is alive.
All right. All right. So Brian's trying to scramble away a little bit. Redux, what are you thinking?
All right, let me roll this dumb will save.
Hmm.
So
All right, that's an 18, probably a tweener.
18 is a regular success. So
Oh, thank God.
right.
All right. I can't afford to be frightened too.
Mhm.
Okay, lime green has been hit before, right? At least once.
Correct. It's been hit once. Yeah, I think so.
All right. I'm gonna start by throwing a alchemist fire at it, point
Okay.
fucking blank.
Hell yeah, dude.
Do you take splash
Um,
damage?
Yeah, I will actually. But I need to conserve my action economy here. So,
Fair.
hold up. The frightened is not going into account. Okay, so I just gotta adjust that manually. Come on, baby. I need something. I need something. God damn it. That's only gonna be an 11.
11 will
So
be a miss.
that is
What happens
really
when you throw a
got-
bomb and you miss?
just splash damage. So they'll take 2, and I'll also take 2, I believe. So.
Okay. It's still fire damage, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. God, I need to hit because the Alchemist Fire does 2 persistent fire damage.
Ooh, yeah. But splash
is
is
a-
enough to proc the fire weakness at least.
Yeah. Gosh.
Thomas, just use your reaction to eat the fire.
I wish.
Wild, right?
Okay, and then he's going to. Well, that's really unfortunate.
I queued it up.
Okay, he's going to claw this guy.
Okay.
That okay, and that to hit is correct. It only adjusted some of them, it's making it really. Don't want to roll a d6 for that attack. That'd probably not be good. Okay, and this is at a -5. I just rolled 2 3s in a row. All right, that's a miss.
God.
Okay.
I know.
That's rough.
And then
I think
I'm
you need a new
going.
die.
I do. I'm not going to roll that one anymore. But that baby's going in the corner. All right, and he is going to drink one of the healing potions that Armline gave us.
Okay.
Smart.
Okay, let's roll well for this thing. We'll just do that. Okay. 9 and 5, 14. Okay, so got 14 hit points back. And that is going to be his turn.
Okay.
Do I
So 2 misses.
need to have rolled a will save before I went down?
I rolled that.
Sorry.
Oh.
I meant
All
for my
good.
guy.
Oh. That is my turn.
What did you? You went down on the monster's turn. You didn't get to your turn yet.
Oh, you're right. So I don't get anything on round 2 then because it moves me before him, and I hadn't gone yet.
What do you mean get? Like
I don't
frightened?
I don't get a turn this round.
No.
Okay.
Okay. It would have been Frederick's turn. He's dead.
So I'm not frightened anymore then.
It's crazy that I put him in as a level 10 wizard, you know, you guys just couldn't
Yeah,
even say
okay.
it. Okay.
I don't think there are any French wizards.
Yeah, probably not. You're probably right. Okay. It is Scarecrow's turn. Redux was able to do some damage to him, which he did not appreciate.
Could have been a lot worse, pal.
I could
Yeah.
do it could have been a lot worse, you're right. I will point out, just for the hell of it, that you guys have not rolled any fumbles yet tonight.
I've been flirting, so
I've got 5 fumble cards left in this deck, and then I have to shuffle it and start all over again. So If I don't get all the way through it tonight, you guys did way better than you did last week. All right, first roll is going to be a 22 to hit Redux.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, minimum damage, 9 points of bludgeoning,
Thank God.
plus 3 mental damage.
So 12 altogether. Okay.
Yep. I just dropped my other die. Pick it up. All right, second attack. 23. Rolled a little better.
Ugh. Even with the map.
Even with the map.
All right, that's a hit.
All right. Minimum damage again.
Oh, thank God.
So 7 points of bludgeoning damage and 4 points of fear.
Wait, how did it go from 9 to 7 as the minimum? But anyway, doesn't matter. So
Did
you
I
said
say?
7 plus 4?
Did I say 7? It's 9.
Okay. What is it? 9 plus what?
9 plus 4 is 13.
Okay, okay, 4. Yep.
All right.
All right. There goes all the HP I just healed.
Yeah. And then last swing.
Oh, please. If you hit me on this, it could be over.
The 14.
Oh, okay. That's a miss.
All right. Can't hit you on all 3. That's fair. All right. It is Poe's turn.
Yeah,
If you
he
remember,
looks shaky. Redux is
there
looking
are-
real shaky.
Yeah. There are 17 things you have to do on your turn when you're dying. No, that's not true. You have to make a save right now, I think, to see if you move, if you go down the dying track a little further.
DC
Yep,
11.
just DC 11. Yeah.
Do I add anything to it, or do I just
Nope,
roll
it's a flat
D20?
check.
13.
There you go.
You stabilize.
You're unconscious and 0 HP with the wounded 1 condition.
Woo!
Well, that was fun. And Poe wasn't bleeding, so he's not going back to dying. Okay. It is now the purple scarecrow's turn. Brian has blasted fire in his face, but has a couple of options here. It could continue to go after Brian. It could come back and kill Redux. It could move over and execute one of the unconscious and dying characters. It could go fight Bestic, which I don't hate. I think I'm going to double move and fight Bestic here. He's still doing pretty well.
Is he?
Well, I don't know, I guess, actually. He's still up, and he's no longer bleeding, so I'm going to give him an option here. It is going to roll pretty well. I'm going to move up, get a 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. That is 13 points of bludgeoning damage and 3 points of mental. So 16 total. But that's his whole turn.
Still
You
up,
still up?
but not
All
by
right.
much.
Okay, so we got to do Gribnar's turn actually here first. So same thing as Nicholas. Roll a d20, try to beat an 11, I believe.
16.
All right, so you're no longer dying. Actually,
Yeah, so he's no longer dying, wounded 1, but now his bleed will tick.
Okay.
And he'll
And you're-
move to dying 2.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, I guess, how much damage you take. So you take
Yep.
damage, so you go to dying 2.
And now he makes a flat check.
And make a
For the
flat check
bleed.
to stop bleeding.
So to do it again?
So roll.
Yeah, roll
and
for the
see if you can beat a
15 to stop the bleed.
To stop
Yeah.
the bleeding.
Nope.
Nope, still bleeding? Okay.
Needed that 16 on this one.
Yeah.
All
right.
I was curious, so I looked it up. Just for how you move, you don't move, and it doesn't matter 99% of the time. You don't move to the position, like the creature that killed you. You don't move above them. You move to the position directly before the turn in which you were reduced to 0 HP. So you just like move up 1 in initiative, basically.
Yeah, to give you at least 1 full turn before your dying condition ticks.
Really?
So yeah, move your initiative position to directly before the turn in which you were reduced to 0 HP.
What if you're reduced to 0 HP on someone else's turn, though?
Then you would move to above them. That way.
So isn't that moving to before the creature that knocked you down?
Well, not if you're not if the person before you wasn't the creature that knocked you down, like the person you move above.
Like in the case of bleed, if bleed just kills you.
Yeah, then you wouldn't
You
move.
just change one.
Well, like so if
I don't know.
I don't think it really matters.
I think the sentiment of it is if you go down from bleed, you just stay where you are. Because
Yeah.
one full round is going to go by before you go again.
like if Best Tech went down right now, well, like if I went down on Brian's turn, then I would go above Brian.
I know, but the only way you do that is if he was the one attacking you. So it's
Yeah.
the way that we
Or
did
if it was
before, right?
like bleed or something.
I think we've been
You
we've
can't
been
take
doing
bleed on
it
somebody else's
correctly
turn.
because yeah,
Okay.
you've
you're
been
right.
moving it to above the creature that took you down. It's on their turn, so it's before
Right.
that. We've been
Yeah.
doing it correctly.
I think so.
It was just,
I
was
got a
just trying to figure out-
23.
because I got to go a whole round without taking any bleed damage, and that seemed weird to me.
That was
You should
probably a
have skipped
mistake.
a round, but
Yeah, like I skipped around without having to take any bleed.
You
oh,
still-
that's
you- it's
probably
still
just
the
an
same
accounting error.
It's still the same round, but you're at the top of the initiative order now. So like you're taking it at the very, very end of your round.
Okay.
You didn't get to skip it. It's just it's just as bad because you're also bleeding and unconscious, so it's not great.
I got a 23 on my will.
Okay. So you are just in one.
Gonna go ahead and take a swing at purple
You got it.
since he's all up
Yep.
in my face.
You got
Go
it.
That is a nat 20.
Oh, let's go. That's like your second nat 20, isn't it?
No, or yeah, it is.
But it was on the ooze earlier.
Yeah, it was
so
on
that
the
counts.
ooze earlier. I'm telling you guys gotta put your dice in the freaking moon water. It sounds weird, but it works.
Math is math.
Confirmation bias. 10, 15, 22 damage on purple.
You doubled it.
No, that's not doubled. So 44 damage.
Okay.
Or I
that?
guess what's the? I guess it doesn't matter for critical on the cards because it's just dead.
I mean, yeah, you could draw one if you want Austin to draw a crit.
Yeah, it's fine.
But double damage is gonna kill it. So.
And then question on this. So I know that the area I'm in currently is double movement. If it's here and out, would that still count as?
I think that there would just be 15.
Yeah, I would just treat that as 15.
Okay, so 15, and then
Yeah, I would suggest just getting into flanking because I am threatening. So
okay,
this thing would be off guard to you for this attack,
that works.
which is good
Yeah,
with the
'cause
map.
and that'll help with trying to get rid of the frightened stuff.
Oh yeah, because this is the last one.
Yeah,
Last
and
melon.
I got a 17 on the die plus 3 plus, is it 2 for flanking?
No, he takes a -2 to his AC. You don't get
Okay.
the +2 to
So
attack.
20 after bonus.
Okay, 20's a hit.
So plus 7. That is 9, 14. 21 damage.
Okay, he's still up.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay,
I mean, pretty good turn.
Yeah.
not too bad. Armaline is going to continue observing you. It is now Red's turn. Oh boy. Oh, actually, no, that's not true. I just get past Perseus. How about we do Perseus' turn? Does that sound good?
Sure. Okay, so
Roll to see if you stable, or if you.
Roll the dying condition.
Stabilize, then bleed, then stop bleed.
Yep.
Those are the 3 checks. Okay. So DC 11. I rolled a 15. So I am
stop bleeding.
Stop bleeding.
Wounded one.
No,
No, that was stabilize.
no.
That was
He's
stabilize.
stable at wounded 1.
I'm stable at wounded
That's what I
1.
said.
No, you said stop bleeding.
I said wounded one.
Okay.
Okay, Brendan.
Now I need to take the bleed damage,
Yep.
Yep.
Which takes you to dying 2.
which takes me to dying
Yeah,
2.
So it doesn't matter how much it is, but yeah, you
Yeah,
go
takes
back
me
to
to
dying
dying
2.
2. And then I rolled a natural 20.
So now you're not bleeding.
So now I'm not bleeding. That was the GCP die. Troy die.
There you go.
20.
Nice. Yeah.
That's how you got it. All right. But you did bleed on your turn, right?
I did bleed on my turn.
All right. And so the ooze that's next to you, you see it slurping up that blood hungrily.
Okay. So I am dying 2.
Yep.
But not bleeding. Got
Oh,
it.
actually, that ooze hasn't taken any damage. Perfect. All right. It is that ooze's turn. Oh, God.
Just stay over there. Just slip up the blood.
Well, one thing that you do have going for you right now is that this ooze's movement speed is only 10 feet.
I was really hoping you were going to say 5.
On the, I guess it maybe walks through the blood water okay?
Yeah. I was not giving it difficult terrain.
That's fair.
It floats. Okay, it will move
We all float down
twice. So it only has one action left, and I'm gonna have to. Ooh, I can use the GCP D percentile and decide who to hit. So
Keep
let's
forgetting
see.
about the 10-foot reach.
0 to 50 is best deck, and 51 to 100
there's our
is.
33% on their old armor line.
Yeah, he's not attacking armor line.
That's his master. Got it.
You got 25, so it is best deck that gets this one. But maybe a miss. You never know. It is not a miss. That is a 31 to hit.
Oh,
Jeez.
Yup.
That's
that a
not
crit?
A crit.
That is a crit, yeah.
Ooh,
God.
that's so bad.
Probably with like the frightened condition or something.
I mean, even my
Oh,
normal
even-
AC is 21, so
Okay, yeah, that's what mine is too, I
Oh,
guess.
exactly. Okay.
am I
Yeah,
so
that
frightened?
sucks.
Can I be frightened?
It goes
while I'm-
away on the end of your turn. I mean, maybe I should make you keep making a save. I don't know.
If I'm not
I mean,
awake,
theoretic-
maybe.
Theoretically,
At
you
the start of my
would.
turn, I was
If-
not unconscious.
The
I was
only
unconscious.
way. Yeah, I don't know. I guess not. I guess you're not frightened.
doesn't matter. It's a crit even on my normal,
Well,
so
yes.
No, I know. We're talking about. He
I
was
keep
talking about
bringing
his turn.
myself up, and I
Oh,
need to just be.
gotcha.
I'm sorry.
17 doubled. So
Oh
the
my god.
34 points of bludgeoning damage.
Does that take you down?
oh yeah, I had 7 HP.
Okay, and so you actually go straight to dying 2 because it's a crit.
Oh, that's true.
Oh. Twice 2 of them. Dying 2.
Juice. No,
Oh no.
And he's bleeding. Because it was the.
Oh.
And the third.
Any attack from those blood oozes just causes the bleeding condition?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
You haven't
Okay.
used your hero point, have you?
No, I have not used my hero point.
Who was this
Did this-
battle intended for?
I know, this was not even close.
No, I
It
love
was
it.
like,
PK.
So into it. No, we got this. We fucking got this.
yeah, Brian's gonna just come in and somehow save the day.
All right. Brian, you're up.
Friended, yeah.
2 enemies remaining.
3 enemies remaining.
Maybe 3. Maybe 3.
Definitely
Trust in this
3.
armor line bitch anymore.
I can't worry about secret enemies at this point.
No, you're not. 2 for sure.
No, I need to make allies at this point. So
I'm
Brendan,
your ally.
now Brendan is going to, or not Brendan. Brian is going to. Yeah, I'm bringing you into the game.
Wow! No
I'm
one
gonna
should try that
manifest
before.
him. No, I am summoning undead. I am pulling a predatory rabbit out of the ether.
You're
And
pulling back
what?
Sylvester! Bring him back!
Yeah, that's where we started to lose this battle. Is we didn't have a rabbit,
Yeah, that's true. I'm sorry.
I agree.
and so I can put him about 30 feet away from me.
Can you summon that this turn?
It's 3 actions. Yeah.
Okay.
But then that thing
It
gets,
gets 2, right?
2 actions.
Yeah,
Mhm.
on the turn.
Okay, yeah, I just know 1E rules the summon didn't come till. But we don't have full round actions anymore, so I didn't know how it worked.
So if I could summon him around like this area.
Oh my god.
It's
fucking
Loom! That's Loom!
Hey, Loom.
I forgot
Sorry,
we
bud.
did
Loom.
fucking Fallout on map tools.
I recognize that immediately.
A weird looking rabbit.
Shout out
Yeah, it
fucking
is.
Lou. Oh,
There, that looks better.
that's a Fallout character from our Fallout
Mhm.
Really
TTRPG,
rabbit.
by the
Pride
way.
and joy.
Tiny little Loom. That looks like a rabbit.
Wait, can I move him around? I can.
Yeah,
Awesome.
you are Loom.
I'm
You've always
Loom.
been Loom.
Loom can move 80 feet.
Okay.
Really,
Shotgun,
he
if I
just
remember correctly.
he just Loom at this point just needs to hide. So if Loom can go and like to this eye, and then
Wait,
go
yeah,
in
I'm
like
sorry.
the
What
head
happened?
area.
You summoned a rabbit for it to hide?
Yes.
I like it.
Why?
You're
Okay.
scheming something.
He just wants to survive.
We need allies, and this is how we obtain them.
We need
Okay.
people. We need allies that will help us. Actually,
Yes.
All right. Well, it sounds like that's your turn, right?
Yeah, full round action.
Okay. So that's
Summon.
Redex's turn next.
Okay.
You have what I would describe as at least 2 enemies in front of you.
You see Brian do some sick ass magic, and it spawns a rabbit that just runs into
A
the
little-
fucking skull.
A little Loom pops up and then runs the fuck away.
I think Loom had a shotgun, if I remember correctly, too.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah.
It could have been so much
Yeah.
more helpful.
Redux sees this and just thinks to himself, well, I guess it's a 1-on-2 fight here. So he's going to take a swipe at the Scarecrow to begin with.
I just don't know which way it's going.
Okay, so full BAB, I just need to not roll a 3. Different die. Let's do this one. Okay, here we go. Well, it is better. It is a 4. So that'll be a 13.
Be a miss.
Alright. So, with that, he's saw what this ooze is doing to people. He didn't like it. So he's gonna move back. As he's moving back, he's because when he's in his bestial form, he gets a little cranky. He's just gonna be like, "Oh my mind, you bitch, do something!" And then he is going to throw another alchemist fire at the Scarecrow.
Okay.
Hold up, I gotta do some bookkeeping over
If you
here.
miss, does everything within 5 feet of it take splash damage, or just it?
That's a good question.
Because
He doesn't have time
otherwise-
to think. He doesn't have time to think about those things.
Sure. All right.
All right.
Just take... Good luck.
So here we go. Come on. This is gonna be at the map. Oh, I forgot to roll my will save. Let me do that really quick. That's a 21, so it should be pass. So still frightened 1. Okay, here we go. I think that's a 17,
Number 1
which
combat.
is not gonna be it. I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
17.
should hit.
It's gonna be a miss.
Scarecrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, on the Scarecrow.
It probably hit the ooze, but not the Scarecrow. I'm really trying to take that thing out. And that's his turn. He attacked, moved, attacked.
Do they still take splash damage and you miss?
Oh shoot! Yeah, yep. 2 fire splash damage.
Okay. So Scarecrow takes some fire damage and dies.
What?
Nice. Well done.
Oh my God! What?
All
right.
But does
Nice.
Bestek also take fire damage?
Yeah, I think technically he does.
Because
it would
he
be
is a dying 2.
All creatures within 5 feet of the target, including the target, take the listed splash damage.
Yeah, that'd be.
It's
So
passed
Bestek-
when splash weapon fails.
Bestek is gonna go to dying 3 on his turn, so he has to save or he dies.
Or he rolls his thing and
Yeah,
That's
I would
something
almost
more-
think.
Or use
I would
bottle
almost
cap.
think you use your bottle cap now.
he
Austin
could,
has a
could-
lot of opinions about this.
he could,
Oh, so I do
he
get
could
I do get a save for this, or no?
You'll get no.
He means
Not
any
right
Anytime anytime your dying condition increases by 1, you can spend a bottle cap.
Yeah.
Or wait,
Yep, that's right.
you might have to double check the rules.
That's
I
right.
thought
That's fair.
you gotta check anytime it decreased. So you just took damage. so I think you would get it now unless you wait till your turn. I don't
and would
remember.
the bottle cap stabilize me or no?
No, it just
Bottle
doesn't.
cap,
Your dying
it's-
Okay.
dying condition does not increase
Okay.
if
Then
you fail to save. Yeah.
I'll wait then.
Yeah.
you want to wait because
the
you
very
could
last moment.
succeed your save,
Yeah.
and then you wouldn't always
Wouldn't
wait.
be easy,
You
yeah.
don't want to use it
Oh,
until
no,
you're winning.
but here's the
from
thing.
3 to 4.
If he saves on the next one, and then he takes bleed damage, isn't he going to go straight from 3 to 4 and be dead?
But then
Or would
could
he
do
have
the-
the?
Then he could do
He
the
saves,
save.
he'd go up to 2. If he
Oh,
saves, he would
that's
go up to
right.
2,
That's right. You do
You'd
go back
increase.
up 1.
Yeah,
And
when you
then-
save, you
then
go
he
up
would
1.
go
When
back
you
up.
critically succeed, you go up 2.
The
you always
only bad
wanna-
thing that could happen is if he critically fails, right? If he critically
Yeah.
fails to go down 2.
Yeah, but then he would
Mhm.
use the bottle cap. Anytime your
that's fine.
dying condition would increase, you can use your bottle cap to go back to stable 0 and not have the wounded condition.
Wait,
All right.
the hero point takes you to stable?
Yeah, takes you 0
No.
HP. Yeah, 0
Oh.
HP.
I thought it
Unconscious,
just
but
didn't.
stable.
I don't.
That's right. I'll look it
Okay.
up and show you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
All right. But what's important is now it's Poe's turn. And Poe, I think, is just unconscious, right?
Yeah, I think
yeah,
he's
I'm
stable.
just
Stabilized.
unconscious.
He's unconscious. Gribnar is still bleeding and still unconscious. He's at dying 2. So you got to roll DC 12 to see if you increase your if you decrease your dying condition.
In the chat now.
So,
I got exactly a 12.
all right. So you go to dying 1, and then you take bleed damage. So you go back to dying 2.
Which is fine.
And now roll your check to see if you stop bleeding. DC 15.
18.
Nice.
All right,
It's
stop
not bleeding
bleeding,
anymore.
so-
Dying 2. Same boat as I'm in.
Okay. Blood is dead. Scarecrow's dead. Bestek is bleeding. He's at dying 3.
You don't have the wounded condition though, right?
He hasn't been down yet. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I
Okay,
take the
that's good.
frightened off?
Yes, you can take the frightened off.
Okay, so
Um,
Beztek,
okay.
you roll your
All right.
dying save first.
DC
So
13.
DC 13.
I got a 16.
Okay, so
Okay.
now you are dying 2. Now you take your
He
bleed
bleeds.
damage, go back to dying 3.
Uh-huh.
Now roll your DC 15 to see if your bleed stops.
Natural 20.
There you go.
Nice.
Good.
Oh, nice.
You are not bleeding either, and you're at dying 3 and not bleeding. Cool.
Productive round.
Productive.
Yeah, nobody's
Yeah.
bleeding, which is actually a
There's-
miracle.
Yeah.
So many X's on the screen right now, and somehow we're still saying productive round.
Very ominous. Very
Look at the
spooky.
initiative tracker. Oh my god, it's awesome. I love it. Okay. Armaline is about to become a fucking hag and kill everyone.
Uh-huh. All right, so it's going to be the Blood Ooze's turn.
Oh no, it's the blood ooze. Okay.
Armaline literally is useless on this.
No,
I wanted to yell at her to
trust
like throw a fucking health potion at me or something, but
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah, she's just been standing there.
It's
It is
good.
the Blood Ooze's turn. The Blood Ooze is going to move up twice. It has to move twice to even get within 10 feet of you.
No, but I just couldn't move far enough away.
It doesn't even look at her as it
Alright.
goes by, or does it like
Doesn't even look at her.
She pets it actually.
oh my god.
She doesn't exist. All right. I rolled very poorly. It's
Okay.
gonna be a 19 to hit.
I think if Best
That
survives this,
is a
he's
miss.
just gonna fucking wail
19
on
to miss?
Armaline.
19 is a miss, baby.
Even with frightened
Even
one?
with frightened, AC
Okay,
20.
I
okay,
thought we
you
weren't
wouldn't
doing
have-
frightened
You
anymore.
wouldn't have frightened anymore. Actually,
Yeah,
you wouldn't
it's
have
dead.
frightened anymore.
Everything's dead.
Oh, so as soon as the scarecrow dies, the aura goes away.
Well, so at the end of your last turn, it would have went away, and the scarecrow's not there to make it back.
Oh, because that's right. The scarecrow went right before me. It was still alive. I was the one that killed it.
Yeah.
So it
Oh,
was. I got frightened 1, so I have frightened 1 until the beginning
So-
of my next turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So the blood is misses though.
We
Yeah,
skipped,
missed by
Brian's
1.
we skipped me.
Did you?
Yeah, we went from
Sure did.
Armaline to
All right. Are you unconscious? Are you just unconscious?
I
right? Or
am
are you
dying
still
too.
No,
No, I'm dying too.
dying too.
You're
I
dying
stopped
too.
the
All right.
bleed is what I succeeded at. So a natural 1 would kill me, but I would use my bottle
Unless
cap.
you use your
So-
bottle cap.
Natural 2 would also kill you.
That's true. 1 or 2. All right.
Don't do that.
GCP die. I rolled a 15. So I
There you go.
So
go to
you're dying
dying 1. And that's
Nice.
my turn.
All right, we did skip you, but now we're back to Brian.
Okay.
Brian, you got him in a line. You got any line attacks?
No,
Yeah.
Brian actually yells down to Redux and says, "Join me. I have a plan." So can I actually go after Redux? Yeah,
Hold.
I just wanna.
You can hold.
Yeah, do what you need to do, but get up to me after you do it.
Okay, so you just want me to move towards you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'll toggle the hold. It's Redux's turn then.
Does anybody else need to make dying saves between his turn and? Oh wait.
Oh, it was. I mean, you guys were right next to each other already, so. It's
Why do
just
I feel
your
like?
turn.
Oh, sorry. Everybody else is just dead. I was like, did
Yeah.
the round really go that quickly? I was so
You guys.
confused. All right. Yep, that's fair. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Let's. I mean, I've got like one thing left, but let's. So if I moved, so let's see. This be 5. This would be 15, but another 5 because of the difficult terrain. So 20.
Sure.
And then 5 here. That's 25. Okay.
Close enough, or does it need to be closer?
And I'm
Good enough.
okay.
Good enough.
Okay. Well, let me see. Actually, I need to see how far this thing can move. This thing can move.
Ooh.
Too close. That's too close for me, in my opinion. Yeah. So, okay. Thank you. He's gonna throw a bottled lightning
Okay.
at the shabam,
Okay.
and he's gonna throw it here. Oh wait. Yeah, he wants to throw it at
You're
this
gonna
square in
Make
particular.
it a point to also hit armor line, maybe.
Yeah. Okay, not frightened.
Or just.
No,
attack
it's it's a thrown weapon.
Okay.
So here we go. That is a 21.
Man, the audience is getting their full thing tonight. That hits.
All right, got some electricity damage. Okay, 8 points of electricity damage, and Armline would take 2 electricity splash.
Ah!
What? Oh.
Choose a go.
And then he's gonna move again,
Okay.
full complement of his movement.
All right.
Cool. Fuck yeah.
He'll go right here, actually. He'll be a little bit closer.
Okay.
Okay.
Brian, you want to take your turn now?
Yep, Brian's gonna take his turn.
All right. So he's no longer hold.
Send Lumen.
So Little Loom can move pretty quick. He can move 80
I got little one.
in a single turn.
Okay. So you have to give it. You have to sustain the spell, right?
Yep.
That gives it 2 actions.
Yep.
Right.
That's 1 action for its 2. So I'm moving 40 twice
Okay.
and getting to about right there.
Okay.
And then on my action, on Brian's action, Brian casts Final Sacrifice on Little Loom.
All right.
And what that does is it blows it to smithereens, doing 6d6 fire damage in a 20-foot radius.
A 20-foot radius.
Holy shit, it's amazing.
Damage to creatures within 20 feet of it. Yeah, with a basic reflex save.
Okay.
Definitely should have gotten it closer to armor
20
line.
foot, yeah. You avoided armor line. Just hits it.
Okay. And that's what you wanted to do? You want to just hit this creature?
Plausible deniability.
Yeah.
All right.
Brian's not
Reflex
looking.
save.
Brian's not looking for secret enemies at this point.
Okay. Reflex save for the extremely reflexive ooze, right?
Yeah, my mom just went a little bit long. It was an accident.
Yeah. Okay. 16.
Fail.
Okay. So full damage.
Mm-hmm.
The ooze boy.
Now excuse me while I rolled 66 damage. 5, 17, 19, 23 fire damage.
Okay. It's a hefty little chunk. That thing takes, and you notice the blood can't just coagulate and block that explosion. So, all right, takes all that damage. But this one hasn't taken a lot of damage yet, so we're still got an uphill climb here. Still kicking. Okay.
Round 4. Fight.
Round 4.
It's gonna be really hard to kill that ooze.
It's gonna be really
Well,
difficult.
We will manage.
When we're 40 feet away. Oh, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
Make another little loom.
Encore,
really good.
encore. I assume you've got, I assume that was not like a 2-second level spells or anything that you used in sequence.
No, 1 and 2.
1 and 2? So it's a 1-2 combo.
1-2 punch, as they say.
Oh, man.
Poe?
What should we do?
Oh, you have things that are alive.
And that was hard not to hit any of y'all with.
Yeah. No, that's fair. It's
That's
an interesting... Yeah, it ran through all those bodies and didn't prematurely detonate there. Okay. We'll go to Poe. Poe's still unconscious. He's fine.
Yep.
Gribnar stopped bleeding last round, but is he still he's still dying?
Yes.
Dying 2, I think.
Dying 2, yes.
Alright,
DC
so
12.
DC 12.
Come on.
Just don't critically fail. That's all.
He's got a cap.
I know. Still's not good.
That's not good.
What'd you get?
That's a nat 1.
You rolled a nat 1?
Okay.
Oh, no.
God.
All good. So you
No,
use
all good.
You use your hero point, right? Do you want to die? Not die?
Sure, yeah.
I don't want to say you use your hero point if you don't want to use your hero point. So, you use your hero point. You can do this when the dying condition would increase. You lose the dying condition entirely and stabilize with 0 points. You don't gain the wounded condition or increase its value from losing the dying condition in this way. But if you already have that condition, you don't lose it or decrease its value. So,
Alright, so he's not even wounded.
yeah. Unless he was already wounded, he does not gain the wounded condition at all. So yeah, you are not dying anymore, and you have 0 HP.
So I'm just unconscious?
You're just unconscious.
Just unconscious.
Okay.
Poe is already...
Which is
Too bad hero points can't bring you back up once you're stabilized.
Yeah, you could use that. You could do that with resolve points in Starfinder. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They do enough already.
it is a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, but Perseus is still dying and Bestek's still dying. Is that right?
I am
No,
dying 1
I
and
stabilized.
Okay.
Or wait,
You're just...
no, I did not. I removed bleed last time. That's right.
Okay.
I did succeed. I just didn't stabilize.
Yeah, you just said dying 3, I think.
Yeah, I
have it marked.
decreased it, then took the bleed and
then jumped
got
back
it back
and
to
then
3.
stopped
So yeah,
the bleed.
sorry,
Yeah.
I forgot that I did not. Okay.
Okay. I just want to make sure
yeah.
I have got the
No,
right,
you're
I'm trying to do different icons for everybody.
Yeah, no, you're fine. So I'm dying 3. I need to roll a 13. That is a 14.
Nice.
So I'm at
Has anybody
2.
failed a dying save? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure every single person has passed their,
we're
passed
clutching
their
it up.
dying save,
Yeah,
which is
no, I
kind of insane.
After we've
I failed them all last week. And so now we
You
got
used them up, and so now
this week.
everybody's passing.
Yeah, last week was not good.
Pretty crazy.
This is more
All
brutal.
right.
But it was
This is more brutal, yeah, arguably. Okay, so you're dying 2.
Yep.
Armaline says, well, this is just taking too long.
Oh.
And she claws at her face.
Best
Oh,
Egg being dead goes, it would be faster if you fucking helped.
Yeah, it's just taking too long. She claws at her face, and it starts to flake off and reveal this old decaying skin
Oh.
underneath.
Bitch.
See, now I'm glad I did those 2 points.
No. Oh, look at him. Oh, that hag bitch.
All right,
You
and so
bitch.
those of you
God.
that have
Too
played
bad.
Left 4 Dead, you know what happens next. She
We
goes
die.
and like screeches and starts running at full speed directly at the 2 guys that are surviving. So,
Oh my god.
let's see. 5. That would have been. I think that's a 1 movement and second
Oh,
movement.
it's so bad. We're all dead for this.
You should have hit her with the little loop.
Gets her there. So I'm gonna say it took 1 action to shed her disguise. So she just runs up at full speed, like bloodshot eyes, these long wicked claws coming out of her hands, and runs straight at you. And that's how far she gets.
Cool, and I just automatically gain the frightened edition. That's just
Yeah,
automatic,
you
no
gain
roll or anything.
exactly the shit my pants roll.
Yeah.
So, okay, it's Perseus' turn. You're still dying.
Yeah, dying 1 and wounded 1 actually, since I stabilized once. So. Okay,
Classic.
so DC 11 to get me stabilized. I rolled a 19. Let's fucking go.
There you go. Wounded
Okay,
2.
so wounded 2, but not dying. Okay, I'm at 0 now. This is bad. This is really bad.
Oh, good. I'm interested to see how many health potions you can chuck at people from over there. Okay, this creature.
Oh, fuck, I forgot the fucking ooze is still there too. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's so bad. R.I.P.
All right, so he's gonna move into position, and it'll be Redux's turn.
Okay. So was Perseus still dying? Did he roll a save?
He's stabilized.
I am stable now. I am wounded 2 though, but I am stabilized.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, I just didn't know with the red X. Okay. I mean, this is as bad as it gets.
It's not great.
This is as bad as it gets.
One of you could also die, and then there would only be 1 left. That would be a little bit worse.
Well, let's see. We'll both get to go before we die, at least. So we're gonna go down swinging because we're not gonna survive her turn and the Ooze's turn. Although I was reading my character sheet, which is something I always recommend to people,
Yeah.
and I do have 6 temporary hit points. From any time I use a mutagen, which is what you use to like kind of become
like
Bisho or whatever, you gain temporary hit points.
What?
Someone has a dog statue that you can activate.
Yeah, Poe has
Face the
that.
pound.
That was me.
Yeah.
Damien.
So I'm gonna give myself
Faithful
6 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't know. It might keep me alive for 1 extra round, but this blood ooze is laying it out, man. All right. We retreated, but now we unretreat. Move and a bite.
Bite the blood. Eat the dog. Eat the dog.
Actually, wait. Let me check. My bombs actually are still better. So we're gonna undo that movement, and we're gonna throw. I only got 1 bomb left though. Let's make it a good one. Let's just do fire. We'll just do fire.
Fire's great.
Fire's great. Fire can do no wrong. All right, here we go. Okay, there it is. How's the 28?
Who are you attacking?
The blood ooze.
All right, it's a hit.
All right. I should have said the hag, right? Because I rolled really high. I should have just changed who I was attacking. Okay. Okay. That's gonna be 9 points of fire damage and 2 points persistent fire.
Nice.
Nice.
Persistent's huge.
Always good.
Now you
It's
just gotta
huge.
run away.
And yeah, now what am I gonna do?
That way it dies in the epilogue.
Let's do. It can only move 10 feet. Let's go 25. Is this a thing I can climb on? What is this
The
thing?
gigantic, yeah, it's a gigantic skull. So you could
Can I
spend
get inside of it?
Yeah, Loom ran inside.
yeah,
The rabbit was in there for a little bit.
run in through the eye if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna be inside the skull
Hiding.
now. I'm trying to draw the ooze away from Brian, so he can deal with the hag by himself. Really, that's the answer.
That sounds good.
Good goals.
Brian,
He'll stay right in the eye socket, so the ooze can still see it. Him. He'll be right there.
All right,
Alright,
it is Brian's turn.
Can I get a 15-foot cone on the board?
Okay.
I do it myself, but I'm bad at these things.
Maybe you can hit both hag and ooze potentially.
Trying for it. I think it seems possible.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Like if you start at one corner of your screen, one corner of your guy, and aim it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's possible.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
All right. There you go.
I'll leave it at
A couple of different ways. Okay, so what is it? A reflex on my end?
Yep. Two reflex.
Two reflex saves. Well, you can understand that the.
Yeah, we've been through the ringer with old Red.
Okay.
The red is slow
Well,
and the hag is going fast.
I rolled very high for the blood ooze, so it gets a 24.
Ooh, yeah, the pass. Half damage.
But I rolled a natural 1 for the hag,
Ooh, that's a
nice.
fail.
Double.
so it's a critical fail,
Yeah.
I assume.
Which Breathe Fire doesn't have a critical fail effect.
Does it say
it's
it's a
just
basic save?
Yeah, it's a basic reflex.
Is there anything
So she
for a fumble
Not on
deck maybe?
She takes double damage.
Not on
Okay.
Okay.
Not a save.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Gotcha.
So she'll take double damage, and the ooze will take half.
Oh,
Okay.
evens out.
In the end, all things are even.
Okay. 11 and 22.
Okay, that's not nothing.
Oh wait,
Wait, what's 11 the
ooze
base
takes half.
damage?
Apologies.
Okay.
5 and 22. That's just
Okay.
such a large
I
difference.
was like, wait, the math ain't mathin'.
Higher hot.
I guess I was leaning more to the hag side than the
Yeah,
than the
that's
ooze.
it.
Got like the edge of it.
I understand. And that was fire damage.
That was fire damage.
Okay.
Fieriest of my
Hag is
damage.
dead. Just kidding.
All right.
Brutal.
So I will say it doesn't look like the hag took all the damage.
Oh, resistant to fire. No!
I mean,
Yeah.
hags are so bad. Like, they are so bad.
Yeah, this
What are
one's
we,
good.
level 4? She's probably like a CR 6, like, honestly.
Blood hag, too. Just sounds extra bad.
Brian's still gonna give it his all
Well,
and
Right.
amble south.
All right. And he's gonna try and boogie.
It's
Okay.
when you say shamble, is that like a actual thing? Like, are you just
That's how skeletons run when they're
Okay,
afraid.
okay. I didn't know if it was like a cool feat or something you had where it actually like did something.
No, it's just a descriptive adverb, I believe.
Sure. Sure.
O's
thank you.
unconscious, and Gribnar's unconscious. But
There's
you're
nothing
no
we can
longer
do.
dying. Yeah. And does Redux, Brian, neither of you have any way to bring people back up at this point?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
I used to.
I have stuff on my person. I have a healing potion lesser and 2 healing potion minors. So
Okay, so there's still a chance. Bestek, you are bleeding out. You are. Is he dying 2?
Dying 2 at this point, yeah. That's a 13. So
Okay,
dying
so
1.
that's
Dying
save,
1.
dying 1. All right.
there you go. That's it. 9-1.
And then it is the hag's turn.
It's the
Don't say it like that.
It's the little chuckle that Brendan gives that you just
I know. It's like, why did you say it like that?
I just.
We've all come to
There's
recognize it at
nothing-
this point.
There's nothing that I could do that wouldn't just be cruel, you know?
I love
It's
it. No,
just-
it's
It's like, all right, it only makes sense for her to proceed directly towards you and attack.
It's really a cool 2 image of characters, honestly. Like, imagine that visual.
Yeah, if we hadn't met in these circumstances, I
you guys would
mean,
probably be tight.
yeah, it's just bad timing.
Yeah.
All right. Oh my god.
We can try to reason with her.
All right. She's gonna claw attack, and then she's
Sure.
gonna try to grab you if she succeeds.
Oh, God.
So that is I rolled low, but she has a very high bonus. It is a 19 to hit you.
Yeah, that's my AC.
Okay. Well, here goes nothing.
Okay, I got to do a lot of cool stuff. I'm fine.
Yeah.
with
That's right. That is 12 points of slashing damage.
Sure, I've got that.
You still up? Okay. But she does automatically grab you
Uh-huh.
as part of that attack. Which I don't think changes anything.
You just take the grabbed condition.
Okay.
Yeah. We both have the grabbed condition.
First time for everything.
Just off guard and immobilized.
Mm-hmm.
You still have blood, right? You have
Yeah, I was
some
bleeding all
kind of
day.
blood?
There's some left, I suppose. Man, that dropped my AC down to 17.
Yeah.
Okay. So
That's
she can with her last action left, she can drink your blood. If a grabbed creature is within the hag's reach,
God damn.
She's gonna
I
suck the blood from
require.
this
I have to do
skeleton.
I have to do the athletics check here against your fortitude DC. So add 10 to your fortitude.
Okay, done.
That is a 23.
Yep.
Oh,
So that succeeds. All right. So you became drained 1 as a result of this. That's all that happens to you.
Okay.
But she gains 15 temporary hit points.
we are so fucked. R.I.P.
Well, there goes Bloom's damage.
All right.
Who said TPK?
And anything in excess becomes like bonus hit points that she has now.
That's what it says?
She get yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, as getting any excess as HP as temporary HP that lasts for 1 hour.
Alright,
If
we
she
just
if
have
you're
to
already
kite her.
drained, she can't she won't gain more HP, but she can continue to drain you, and if you reach drain 5, you're
Done.
permanently dead.
Ain't no
So you want
Hero
to
point for
get
that.
out of her hands as quickly as possible. Okay, it is the Blood Ooze's turn, and currently Brian is grabbed by this creature. So the Blood Ooze is going to make its
Wait,
way.
that's the wrong blood ooze.
Oh, it is the wrong Blood Ooze.
It's back! Fuck!
All right, it's going to make its way towards
Just
you.
when nothing else could go wrong.
Just enough range
Oh, it's gonna make you
to get to
bleed.
you.
Oh,
All right, come on, you son of a bitch. Haven't hit
I
me
rolled a
yet.
natural 20.
no.
God, fuck you.
If this was RimWorld, I would reload the save.
Fuck you so bad.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, I'm dead. There's no way. I've got. I mean,
How much HP do you have?
What's been damaged?
What's-
Yeah.
what's normal? Just non-double
Well,
damage.
So I rolled it. I got a 15 bludgeoning damage, so that's 30 bludgeoning. You
Yeah,
also have 2d6 bleed.
it doesn't matter.
Oh,
That's gonna
no.
take me to dying too.
Yeah, you're dying 2 and you're bleeding.
2d6
Yep.
bleed. I guess that doesn't matter how much bleed it is. It's just gonna- Okay. So,
You're dying 2 and you're bleeding.
this initiative moves.
His initiative moves to before the Blood Ooze, so you get a whole turn, and it will be Brian's turn. And he is currently grabbed by this creature.
Brian!
God, that means we have to
It's up to
figure
you!
out how to get out of grabbed. How do you?
DC, I think it says
That's-
it in the.
It's typically an athletics check, I think.
I'm quite acrobatic. Could I perhaps backflip out of her grasp?
I think
That's-
acrobatics is also an acceptable way if
Ooh.
memory
Escape,
serves.
grapple,
Escape.
Pathfinder 2e. I don't even know. Yeah, I think it's yeah. You should have the escape action.
It's an
Okay.
action.
Yeah, you can escape for as one action.
Mhm.
You make a check against the DC of the effect.
Don't
This is
crit
typically the
fail.
Athletics DC, but you can do an acrobatics or athletics check or you can use your attack modifier, whatever's highest.
Yeah.
I mean, my attack modifier is probably it's one higher. Yeah, let's use that then.
This has the attack trait, so if you could try it more than once, but it's just going to take.
If you
I'll just use
if you
acrobatics.
crit fail, you're not allowed to try again for the rest of the round.
Right.
That makes sense.
So the stakes have never been higher.
Yeah.
Is that a clue? Do I need a staker in the head?
But liquor, our
would
prices
probably
have never been lower.
You've already used your bottle cap, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So it's just all riding on luck here.
Yeah, with a +10.
You got it.
Against the athletics DC
Ooh.
of this monstrous creature.
With a natty 2, I think a 12 won't do.
Oh no. That's a critical failure.
Yeah.
So Brian is trapped in this creature's
So you
grasp.
can still do stuff.
You still got 2 actions, yeah.
Yeah, you
Is
just
there
can't.
any way that you can get
If you attempt,
use
someone
my-
else up?
if you attempt
Okay, I
to manipulate
try-
action while grabbed, you just have to do a DC 5 flat check. That's what it says in the grabbed condition, or the action is lost. Roll the
Oh right,
grab.
you're not like pinned. You're just grabbed.
Yeah, she's just hugging you, shucking your blood. You skeleton blood.
Is there any way that you can get one of us up to help?
I don't think he can move.
Oh, I
The,
thought maybe it was like a ranged thing that
yeah, if you had
allowed.
like a spell or could throw something, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
I can make one of y'all undead. And that might be helpful later.
We're already dead. So if you make us undead, that means we come back,
Undead.
right? Right?
I
Brendan,
think so.
thoughts?
Is anyone?
You get to make a whole new character, yeah. I just let you bring in a 4th level skeleton character.
Shit. Cool. All right, I'll take
I think you might still lose, honestly.
it. I have a potion of emergency escape on me too.
So if I were to get Perseus up, if I could give you hit points and you could be conscious and able to do stuff, what could you do?
I have one second level spell called Sudden Bolt that would do 4d12 electricity damage
Sounds pretty good.
with a basic reflex save, up to 60 feet away. So that would be my plan. If I was to get up with any HP, I would blast something with 4d12 electricity damage and then probably die shortly after.
Sure. But I can't do Jack Deadly right now, so.
It's good to know, though. It's good to have goals.
Well, I'm sure I can try giving you Undeath's Blessing. It'll make you undead, and then my next turn I can try and restore some HP to you.
Sure.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Brian reaches out for hope, where once there was none.
Permanently undead, or is he?
For a minute.
dead?
Yeah,
A minute you're
for,
dead.
for a minute.
On Death's Blessing.
Okay.
I'm looking it up.
It's not permanent, I promise.
Okay, so yeah, it just reverses the harm and heal stuff, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's something. All right, that's Brian's turn, right?
And I am willing, so I
There
will
you
not
go.
roll a will save.
All right, we're gonna go back through the order to get to Bestek. Bestek is dying 1, right?
Yep.
So you could stabilize.
14.
All right, so you're unconscious and wounded 1. Is that all you got out of that? You only took 1 wounded condition?
Yeah, that's the first time I've been down.
All right.
I hate to be the guy. Dylan, that has the manipulate action, so you have to roll a DC
Oh,
5
right.
flat check to make sure.
Right. Yeah. I think that's what you just said.
A spell's a spell when you're being grabbed, sure.
I'm sorry.
Okay. It's more impactful.
Well, I was
Yeah, no,
waiting
natty
to-
2. I don't get it off.
Oh my god.
Even
And you
worse.
lose the spell. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it casts.
Yeah. Quickest point and everything.
Okay. Continuing on.
I
Well, there
just
was
fucking
no-
killed myself.
It is the Blood Hag's turn, and she already has Brian grabbed. I think what she would
Where I
do
killed my
is
rabbit.
she's already got you grabbed, so I think she's just going to continue draining you. She's going to do it 3 times, so I got to roll athletics checks. I get your fortitude DC here. I could roll poorly.
You have to maintain it every single turn.
No, I don't have to maintain anything. I don't think.
He's just drain.
I'm trying to drain.
Oh, you have to
him
maintain the
repeatedly.
grab or no?
Do you?
I don't
God.
know.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
not on
once.
Wednesday,
I
man.
think you just get a
Hey,
free check to
basic stuff.
maintain, but could be wrong.
Alright, let's see what the hell grapple does. Attempt to grapple's check. You can grapple a target you have grabbed or restrained. What if I have so many grabs? I have so many. Wait, do I have you grabbed or do I just?
I think you said you auto grabbed based off
Well,
the attack that you did.
I think automatically grapple. I don't think. The claw has the. Claw has the grab trait, which I think grab as a creature means that you can automatically grapple someone. I don't know actually. Grab to the
Grapple.
monster trait. Grab
Yeah,
creature
because it's
abilities.
new. Because it used to be automatic, but then they changed that. in
Monster's
the
last action was a
remaster.
successful strike
has to be a
with
roll.
monsters. Used after a strike, the creature attempts to grapple using the body part it attacked with. The attempt neither applies nor counts towards the map.
Yeah, you get a free grapple opportunity.
Yeah. I think it still takes an action, actually. I don't even think it's free.
Then you just say it doesn't count against the map. Excuse me. No, I think you.
Doesn't count, man.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. Either way, you are. I don't see. Where's grapple do? Athletics check. You can grapple a target you already have grabbed or restrained without having a hand free. I have no idea.
So you
I guess we
grapple
assume
the
that I
target,
have to
so you
spend-
already. I don't think we want to go back so far to say that you didn't grab him. So he is grabbed.
No.
Right?
Yeah, he's correct.
So I think you just attempt another
We're-
another.
Yeah, because I have to break your grab in order to get out. Like that's the chance that I get.
I guess we're grappling. We're grappling.
We're both grappling. Yeah.
We're both grappling. Oh, okay, I see. So success with the grapple check means the target is grabbed until the end of your next turn, unless you move or your target escapes.
Yeah. So it could be shorter.
Until the end of your next turn. So he got you last turn, so he would still be grabbed this turn, I think.
Yeah.
Grabbed
Until the end of the
your
turn.
You grabbed me on the end of the last
But I
turn.
think maybe I would have to. So if I want to maintain it after this turn, I have to keep grappling you with at least one action. I'm gonna spend one action to keep grappling you. So I think that's still. I think they're all the exact same check. Is what I'm making. It's just an athletics check against your Fortitude DC.
Yeah.
Okay. And how many drains am I right now?
You're drained 1.
Okay.
If everything succeeds, you'll be drained 3 at the end of this turn. But we'll get to that. Just gonna try to continue grappling you, and that is a 19 against your Fortitude DC.
That'll do.
Okay, so he's gonna continue grappling you. Did it say these take the map or not?
They have the attack trait. Grapple has the attack trait.
Grapple has the attack trait, but does drain blood have the attack trait? No. So you can drain you twice. I got a 29 and a 25, so both of those beat it. So you were drained 3. The hag does not get any more HP back from that, but you are also not dead yet.
Yeah, it's taking my HP though.
That's true. All right, Redux, it's your turn. You're dying and bleeding, right? Did we lose Thomas?
Sorry, what was that?
You're good. It's your turn. You're dying 2 and bleeding.
Right. Let's roll it out. 13. So it goes back to dying 1.
Mm-hmm.
God, I can't believe you hit me with a crit, you piece of shit. Okay. Here's the bleeding. That's a 9. So go back to dying 2.
Go back to dying 2, and you're still bleeding. All right. That's fun. It's the Blood Ooze's turn. There's a number of bodies in the ground. Only one guy left remaining, but is way far away, so he can't even.
Triple move.
He's gonna triple move. Brian, it's your turn.
Okay.
Okay.
If there's any last words you'd like to say, you should probably say them this turn.
My God. You're beautiful. My eyes, they've never gazed upon such a beauty as thee. These woods, they compare not to your splendor. Alright, what's that get me?
Fuck the hag.
What? What do you say?
Eat the cat. Eat.
Okay. All right. Are you going to try to befriend the hag at this point?
Oh, I have to. I've never been sucked so vigorously. I'm drain 3 right now.
Uh-huh.
No one's ever gotten me past 4.
Well, you let me what you want to know. What you want to do?
Yeah, I cast Bullhorn, and I proclaim out into the forest our love and the connection that I've found this day
Wait.
between me.
If you could
and this hag.
heal undead, you could heal Gribnar, right?
Where is
Gribnar
he?
Right here. Gribnar has the
I don't think
that
I can
healing
reach him.
trait. No.
Is he far away?
No, he's 40.
Oh,
Yeah.
we need to be 30. You can escape. That's an action. And then you have to move. That's another action. And then I assume the heal is going to be 2 actions.
I don't know. I have a +10 deception. Brendan, can we roll for the romance?
Okay.
Okay.
Natural
I'm just looking for a nat 20 here.
20, fuck this hag.
Nope, natty 1.
No! Oh my god.
Suck 'em dry, hag!
The natural 2 and then a natural 1?
Alright.
Oh my.
Okay, so that's Brian's turn.
Yeah, romance
try
is
to
a
do
full round
yours?
action. If it's anything less, you're doing it wrong.
Okay. All right.
Man.
We roll back around to the blood hag. All right, so she just has to succeed on 3 grapple checks here, and she wins.
You're not even gonna react to what just happened.
That is that what she wants to react to?
No, not that. The
Oh, is
fact that
she
she
gonna
just
react?
got proposed
No,
to,
she-
essentially.
okay, yeah, he's just like, I love you. You're so beauteous, and she goes, they all say that's in the end. All right, the first one is an 18,
Yep.
and that was my lowest roll. I got a 23 and a
Mhm.
22.
And that's Brian.
So
EPK.
Brian is permanently dead, and Madras comes walking down the trail behind you guys.
Oh no!
He says, "What? I got lost in the woods. What's happening?"
Forgot about mattress.
Oh my god.
Alright. Well, I guess we'll have to tune in next Halloween to see the stunning conclusion to this
Oh my
adventure.
God.
It doesn't seem that you're victorious today. Sometimes adventures don't always end the way that they do in fairy
You gotta
tales.
be fucking kidding
Nope.
me.
The dog.
But it was close.
So close.
Was it?
It felt like you guys could have tipped it at any point, you know? If you'd been able to get somebody back up and get that last blood ooze down, then maybe.
One more round of any of us like that went down being alive probably would have made a huge difference.
Well,
I
I
do
feel
think-
that, or if there was a little better luck with the bleed rolls and stuff like that, I think that also would have helped a lot.
You guys had much better luck than you did this week. Not a single person rolled a fumble during that entire encounter.
Yes, very sad. Anyway,
But you were also short one person. Madras might have also made a little bit of a difference.
Yeah,
there if you
that's
had
that's fair.
one more target, one more set of damage numbers. But I don't know. It was so close.
It was already crazy that we had such a large party. This
It
seemed
was
more,
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah. I probably should have taken out one of the creatures from this last combat because you were short a person.
I also didn't think I would get one shot
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
at the
That was
very
wild.
beginning of the battle.
Yeah.
I got a crit to start the combat. I may have died, but actually we live. I think what is it? It's after Brendan. You could narratively end this because you will naturally get up after a certain amount of time as unconscious. So
Unless these things just eat us.
Yeah, unless where you get killed while we're
Mhm.
down. But
Yeah, I think
the
there's
wounded condition, you can slowly gain HP just by sitting there.
Yeah, I think there's a strong chance that the hag leaves no survivors because
Yeah.
letting someone escape would probably mean that someone would come and try to stop her in future
Absolutely.
endeavors. But you may have the opportunity to join her if you wish. But I think that anything that extends from this adventure would have to be covered in next year's Halloween game because
Yeah. Okay.
we're not going another week here. So
Don't clear your Google Chrome cache for 1 year, people. Save that
That's right.
character sheet.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
Can
man.
we
But,
fight? If when we get back to this fight next year, can we fight our old characters?
Maybe.
Maybe.
They've been turned by the hag.
I think it'd be
Yeah.
interesting. I think maybe we see
They're the blood oozes instead.
Yeah, we see
Maybe we
what
turn this into a
the
Christmas
story continues
story
from.
now.
That's right.
See you next
You
month.
guys are
Just move it along a couple months. A couple months
We're
later,
one
we come back for a Christmas thing.
This
We're
is
playing-
Does Peku's maps? Does he have just a snow variant of this map?
Yeah, absolutely.
this
And
is
you guys
the
were-
nightmare before Christmas.
Yeah.
Literally.
We're playing
We're just setting up.
a completely separate, innocuous Christmas game, and then you guys get to the point where you like it's to open presents or something, and you like open a present, and it's like the dead bodies of these companions. And you're like, what the fuck? And
Vampire
then
of
this
Blood Hag.
thing crawls down the chimney, and it's just like round 2, bitches.
No, round 9 actually, I believe.
That's right. Once a bleed, always a bleed.
man.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, thank you all for watching. That is the stunning conclusion to our Reap What You Sow heavily customized adventure.
TPK
If you've never
adventure,
seen a TPK, we're glad to have been your first.
Yeah, first TPK on the network.
Yeah.
The name of this episode is now TPK Virginity.
Spoilers.
That's very spoilery. All right.
That
Thanks,
is,
everyone.
okay.
See you Wednesday.
Thanks for watching.